Hello, lovely people. Hope you're all well. Where we are is 3 o'clock in the morning, which is nice and fun at this time of the morning. I don't know about you, Luke, but I am knackered, bro.
Hey,
But hey, look, we're here. Luke, as always, a massive thank you for joining. People, please do support Luke. His handle is in the description, and also shout out to his YouTube channel, Let's Talk Sport. Luke, how you
thank
doing,
you.
bro?
Hey, I'm not too bad this time. I had a nap when I got home today. So
Smart
after I
man.
was watching my mate coach his team, I came back, had food, went to sleep for 4 hours, and now I feel refreshed, ready.
You got 4 hours in. I managed to squeeze in an hour. Managed to
Uh,
squeeze in an hour. Shout out to Allier, first comment of the evening. So Luke, obviously we've not done a preview or anything like that. The main card. First and foremost, the prelims were very good.
yeah,
Prelims were
prelims are
very
good.
good.
Nothing shocking.
Yeah.
Maybe the Chewy Vasa
True.
knockout.
Whoa, what a knockout that was.
He's a problem.
He is, and you know what? He seems like he's dedicating himself more as well now. So
Yeah,
he could become a real issue at heavyweight if he really, really goes for it.
I think
So
he
it'd be
trains at
interesting.
AKA, trains at
Oh,
DC.
that explains it. Kane, DC, and all those boys. That explains it. All right. So O'Malley, we're guessing O'Malley wins, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
think so.
hesitated there, Luke.
I don't know. Like, this is the step up in competition. I think Dana was like, yeah, there's a reason why he's not getting ranked guys, because the ranked guys would eat him, like they'd destroy him. That's why he's still being unranked at the moment, because they don't want to.
Kill the
When
buzz.
the UFC strap the rocket to someone, they propel them up
Yeah.
maybe too soon. I think they're trying to just hold off on him. So I reckon he'll win, but I don't think he'll knock him out. I think it'll be a decision.
I think he'll put on a show.
Another sugar show.
I do. I think he'll put on a sugar show, and I think he'll get a very decisive, very good win. And I think he'll make a big call out in the post match interview as well. I
think he might call out Chito Vera.
I don't think he will, because I don't think Cheeto will take the fight right now, especially after we're eating Frankie Edgar as well. It makes no sense for Cheeto.
Yeah. I think Bisping, who obviously trains in the same gym as him, said that Cheeto's ready to fight anyone. He says he wants to beat him again to prove that it wasn't a fluke.
That's fair. I mean, I'd be up for seeing that fight again.
Yeah.
I don't know if Cheeto would go for it, because he's looking up at the division now, and especially after that win, it's a big name on his record.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd be surprised if he went back. Yeah. Shout out to MN. Hope you're good as well. And shout out to Bajan and Barnes as well. Shout out to yourself. Please do smash the like button, please, people. It'll be greatly appreciated. I'm just thinking, what's the other fight? Not Ponzinibbio, before Ponzinibbio.
France versus Garbrandt.
And Garbrandt. That's the one. All right. Garbrandt moving down to 125. Did not look like he struggled to make the weight, to be honest.
He looked skeletal. I was like, whoo.
Do you think he looked that bad?
I don't know, really. He was a big bantamweight.
Everyone said he was quite a small bantamweight.
Yeah, but he looked good. Whether or not he's gonna, I'm not too sure, because when guys move down after getting knocked out going up, does that mean? Because I don't know if his chin's gonna hold at 125, because he's lost more weight. Whether or not he's gonna hold that chin.
It's interesting with him, because you look at the fights he's lost or been knocked out. Obviously, the 2 TJ fights and then the Pedro Munoz fight. The 2 TJ fights, I think one, he was too emotional, but also TJ is just that guy. He can do that to anyone in the division. The Munoz one is where I'm just like, you got so overly emotional when you didn't need to.
And you just got with a knockout artist.
Yeah, you just don't do that. He would have won that fight, in my opinion, if he stayed, just used his skill set.
Yeah.
He decided not to. And then his last fight against Rob Font just didn't seem to turn up. He was just getting
Rob Font just outboxed him.
Yeah.
You saw what Aldo did to Font.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like maybe those guys are getting a bit big for him because again, there was talks about Aldo moving up to 55 because he was struggling to make 45, and here he is at 35, and he looked way bigger than Font last week.
Yeah.
Way bigger than Font. So maybe this is a good move, but again, it depends. As you said, can his chin hold up? Because his chin has not really shown
No.
thus far that it can hold up to serious power or damage. But does Cara France, does he hold that sort of power to really trouble Garbrandt if Garbrandt's been fighting the heavier guys as well?
Yeah, I think last time out, Kai France got that knockout of Bontarine on the Adesanya Blahovic
Yes, I think it
card.
was. Yeah.
So that was his last. It was a good outing. I think Herb Dean had I think it was Herb Dean reffing because he had an absolute mare.
Yeah.
Knocked him out, ran
And then,
around, and
yeah.
Herb was like, no.
Yeah, you can continue fighting. Continue
Yeah,
fighting.
you
I'm
can
like,
continue
no,
now.
Herb, you stepped in about 6 times there. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that to see how Garbrandt does. Neil Ponzinibbio, I think it could be the fight of the night.
The sleeper, yeah.
Yeah.
The one where you go, but I think that's going to be the banger. I'm going to Ponzinibbio knockout.
I'm going Jeff Neal knockout.
Yeah.
I think someone's going to bed.
Yeah, I think with the Jeff Neal, like he's a good fighter, but you saw against Wonderboy Thompson, too flat-footed. Wonderboy lit him up on the feet, and if he's heavy on the feet again, I can see Ponzinibbio knocking him out. Obviously, Ponzinibbio, he came back off that long layoff and probably faced the worst guy on a week's notice. That was it Liang?
Yeah.
Li Liang?
Yeah, Liang, who just got destroyed by Hamzat.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. And then obviously, let me ask you, are you going against the Lioness?
No.
Okay, cool.
No,
and neither am I.
You just seen her now walking with her daughter.
She's just got a point to prove, innit?
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, Pena has really been trying to get under her skin. I'm like, I don't think that's the approach to take with
Pena's talked crap to any of her opponents.
She's lost.
She's been slept or she's lost. Like Randami lost. Shevchenko.
By submission. She got put to sleep by Durandamy. Durandamy is not a submission artist.
And then Valentina beat her. Well, Valentina beats everyone, but
apart from Nunes.
Yeah.
I can't see.
And that came up again. The Nunes trilogy. Yeah, I think Bisping asked her and she was like, Hey, I'll fight. She's calling for it. I'm cool. I beat her twice. I don't need to beat her again. And Dana was like, don't want it.
Well, here's the thing. Obviously, the biggest sort of upset so far we've seen in the women's MMA has been Holly Holm and Ronda Rousey. But actually, when you look at it in hindsight, it wasn't really an upset because Holly was the superior fighter. It's just that she wasn't as well known as Ronda. If Pena is able to pull off the victory here, I will go as far as saying it will be the biggest upset in MMA history. Up there with Sarah and GSP.
Yeah, I think so. Especially after Nunes' performance last time out. She submitted Megan Anderson in like 2 different submissions.
At the same time. And it's not just that as well. It's been her dominance, the way she's been beating people, who she's been beating. You think Cyborg, Ronda, Holly, Misha. So who's who?
I think she said, like, bring me people from other promotions. And I think there was talk of Kayla Harrison coming over from PSFL. And I think Nunes, I know she trains with her, but I think Nunes walks through her because Kayla Harrison, I've seen her fight, she looks like a much bigger version of Ronda Rousey. Judo Olympic, good with the judo, okay with the striking. Nunes just went to Ronda. See you later. 1 minute, you're out.
Yeah. MN says Pena's been talking a lot of crap. Be careful what you wish for. Look, I'll be honest. Nunes is probably one of the last people you'd be talking crap about, or should be, because it's just not worth it. Because when she gets her hands on you, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be really, really rough. MN says Nunes should stop the fight for the whole top 5. She should fight in the whole top 5 in one night. She'd probably beat the whole top 5 in one night one in each round, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then the main event, do Bronx the Diamond.
Shock. I'm going, and still.
Why is that a shock, though? I think people are sleeping on Charles.
I know. Like, he is like I say he's one of the best grapplers in the division. Got the most
One of the best in
submissions
UFC, full stop.
in the UFC. Maybe is Dustin gonna regret going for payday first rather than championship? I just don't know. And plus, like, if you look at the ways to win, Poirier has one way to win: keep it on the feet, keep it with the boxing, take it to the championship rounds, where I think Oliveira's never been into the championship rounds in this UFC career.
No,
so maybe that's when he'll get joy. But Charles could knock you out. He could submit you. So I just feel like that this is going to be and still. And I think Dustin's going to go down as the nearly man. He's going to go down as the bridesmaid, never the bride.
You might be right. MN said for me it's 50-50. Scant says big up Cal, big up Luke as well. I agree. I'm going to go for a Oliveira win. I think
he's going to tap him out as well.
Yeah, I think his striking's improved. His sort of know how to get the victory and just his overall confidence as well. I think that Ferguson victory just unlocked something different in him. And the fact that he came through that adversity against Chandler, who is one of the better finishers in the division, when he gets you hurt, and he dealt with the situation and came back and shut him down and closed out the show. I think a lot of people are sleeping on Do Bronx.
Yeah, and I think Do Bronx had a go at Gaethje. He's like, well, you couldn't finish Michael Chandler. I knocked him out with a straight left. So
it's true. I mean, that 155 division is now finally starting to. I mean, shout out to you as well when you tweeted me regarding Dariush and Makhachev. The perfect fight needed to be made. You couldn't just give Makhachev a title fight, in my opinion, off the back of the wins he'd had.
I know what Drift was saying, but like, it's Khabib, it's Uncle Khabib.
Yeah,
Khabib's going to Dana said, "Hey,
sort him out, sort my guy out."
Yes, sort him out.
I'd have been really upset if that happened.
I would have been annoyed.
Yeah, missed last stream. I got Oliveira winning. His technique sick everywhere. Should be a great fight. Shout out to yourself, Franklin. I do think it will. I don't think it goes the distance though.
No,
I think it's finished within 3.
Well, I'm going to go in 4. I think Oliveira is going to go into the championship rounds for the first time.
Do you reckon?
Yeah,
I think 3 rounds. I think 3 rounds he gets it done.
Lightweight. Look at that. The top 10 is just killers.
Look again, without bringing the conversation back to Conor, I genuinely don't see how he beats anyone in that top 5.
No, I've seen him. Like, he looks jacked, but I don't know if he's recovering the right way. He weighs like 190 pounds at the moment. I'm like, I don't know if anyone's going, Conor, you're beefing up too much. I just don't know if someone's in his ear.
Yeah, I was going to say, he seems like he's around people who no one's pulling him aside and saying, I don't care how famous you are. No, stop. And where it's dangerous when it's like that.
He was talking on Twitter about, I reckon Coles and Usman's games. No, Colin, no. Yeah, Dana will go, makes money.
No. I don't even think Dana would put him in with Usman.
No.
It would be such an easy fight for Usman. It'd be unreal.
Take him down. Bang. Take him down. Someone put maybe he's bulking up for the Diaz trilogy. That makes sense. His coach said that makes sense, but that fight gives him nightmares.
But I was going to say, does it mean much him bulking up? Because we've seen Nate fight bigger guys already. Leon's way bigger than Conor. Masvidal's bigger than Conor.
Yeah.
And they couldn't stop Diaz. So the key to beating Diaz is you've got to outstrike him for 5 rounds.
And Conor gasses out.
Conor gassed out after 2.
Yeah.
Like, bulking up, it doesn't make much sense to me.
No, it doesn't. I thought he'd go back down to featherweight, but he's bulked up way too much to drop down.
I always said him at featherweight, I think he moved up too quickly. I get why he did it because the double champ status was just unheard of, but featherweight, he should have stayed there longer, or he should have given himself more time to acclimatize to 155.
Yeah. I feel like that he could still get down to featherweight even though he weighs at 190. Because I saw someone put on Twitter, Josh Emmett.
Yeah, walks around now.
Like he weighs 184 when he's not fighting, and he can get down to 145. And Conor could still do the same if he's committed enough. And I don't think he's committed now.
He's not.
It's too much money.
Yeah,
way too much.
Precisely. Stevie G8 says, love Coppish Bro, watch after every game. Bless you, man. Appreciate that. MN said, I could see Dustin stopping him if he gets hurt like last time versus Chandler. That is true.
Potentially, yeah. I do think Dustin's got the better hands.
Shout out to Imran as well. Shout out to yourself, Imran. MN says, because I heard Diaz has one fight left on his contract, and that would be the trilogy. Good shout.
Well, Dana's chucking Shemaev and Nate's going, no.
Yeah. Franklin says, remember to give us timestamps. I think I'm delayed. Yeah, we will. What we'll do is me and Luke will actually sync up once the fight starts, and then from there we'll be able to give you timestamps, etc. Sugar Sean is just removing his tracksuit and stuff now, about to get
you're way ahead of me.
Oh, is
He's walking out still for me.
Okay. He's literally just saying the sort of
I wonder if he's going to go an O because he still thinks he's undefeated.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what? I'll be honest. I know he splits opinion. I like Sugar Sean. I do like Sugar Sean. I just like him. He is a character. Scance says Connor's done. Only fight out there for him is a Diaz fight.
Ferguson as well. Ferguson's done.
I'll be honest. I think he's got a better chance of beating Ferguson than Diaz.
Yeah.
Like, to beat Diaz, you have to be fighting regularly or training regularly and committed regularly. Like, Diaz, there's a reason why the guy doesn't get knocked out. And you saw it against Leon. Leon's way bigger than Conor.
And he got rocked.
And he got rocked in the 5th round as well. And Leon was dominating that fight. You saw against Masvidal. Masvidal gave him everything he had. And you started to see Nate was coming back into the fight. I still think Masvidal would have won the fight, but you saw Nate wasn't going anywhere. Masvidal would have had to fought for 5 rounds.
Yeah. It's good. It's going to be so interesting what happens when he comes back.
The thing is, it can't even. All right, so here it is. Chandler's the one that it looks like they will probably beat, because Chandler's the fight that gets him a title shot straight away if Dustin is champion when he returns. Plus, Chandler, in theory, to a peak prime Conor, Chandler is the ideal matchup. Short, stocky.
He's like a bigger version of Chad Mendes.
Yeah.
That's what I heard someone say.
Yeah. Similar to Eddie Alvarez. And Conor, at his peak, destroys those type of fighters. But he's not at his peak now. And
hey, that leg goes.
I was just about to say, we all know everyone's going to attack now. It's going to be attacking those legs. It's going to be. And the titanium shin bone, is that going to hold up?
No. He said he wants to take it out and use it to beat people with.
That might be his only chance of beating some of these guys.
Yeah.
That division is full of killers. Full of killers.
I do have a big prediction for next year. So whoever beats Makhachev, Khabib's going to come out and face them. I think that's the only reason why he's staying retired. Obviously, the promise to his mum, and plus he wants his mate to become champion.
Yeah.
If his mate fails, which I think he will first time around, I think Khabib's going to go, I'm going for 30. I'm not letting my friend lose.
All right. MN says, I think Conor beats Tony, especially after the beatings he's been taking. Probably. Imran says, your soul goes once you're in the cage with Khabib. Never been the same since.
True.
Yeah, that is very true as well. So here's the thing with Khabib and Islam. And I was speaking to my brother about this earlier. The only person I want to see Khabib fight is actually Charles Oliveira. and that's because it's the whole styles mate fights thing.
He's never fought a grappler, Khabib.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he's gonna want to take everyone down he fights. Charles is all right if you're taking him down. How are you going to deal with Charles when you're in his guard?
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to deal with him from that standpoint? Are you going to, because you can't posture up because Charles catch you with something. So and Charles seems to be better on the feet as well than Khabib.
Yeah, he's improving on the feet.
It'd be a fight I'd love to see. Not saying I'd bet against Khabib, but it's a fight I'd really have loved to have seen.
Yeah, I don't think he'll fight again, but I think he could if someone beats him.
I think it depends on how he got beat as well.
If he gets KO'd again,
yeah, then maybe. Well, if whoever KOs him, that's your promo. You say, look, and I don't think you go about it in a Conor type way. I think you go, you know what, I've just beaten Islam.
I've beaten the student. Now I want the master.
I want the master. Like that sells it. The only thing is Khabib doesn't fall into the whole media hype and all that. So Khabib might just ignore it.
But I don't think he's fine again. I think he's launched his own promotion, Eagle FC, which had a viral knockout. So
plus
he's got plenty of money.
Indeed. All right. My fight's about to start, so I'm going to pause it.
Hey, he's still talking. Like, Buff is just announcing Poirier.
All right.
So I'm behind today. We were quite close last time.
We were. I'm watching directly on Sky now, so I don't. Last time I was watching
on BT Sport.
All right. So let me know when you get to 4 minutes 50 seconds, bro.
Okay. Right. Just about to start for me.
All right, guys, in the comments as well, what I'm going to do so it's not spoiled, I'm going to switch off my comments. I'm going to only read the comments during the 1 minute interval between rounds or after the fight, just so I don't ruin reactions, because if I know what's going to happen before I have it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 50.
Perfect.
49, 48.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
It'll be very interesting.
Here's the thing as well. Leg kicks. Oh.
I just need to see what he's like when he gets taken down, though, because he always says he's got a great...
Good grab. Good defense there. Good defense.
And I always talk about saying he's got great jiu-jitsu, just never seen it yet.
Pivers looks like he's definitely come to fight. The leg kicks there as well.
What minute are you on?
420, just past 420.
All right. I don't think it's going to be as easy for him. I think this is 100% a step up. I think Poirier was ranked number 15.
Yeah, he was
dropped down the rankings. So
yeah,
this is potentially for the number 15 spot.
I think he was number 15 because he's just come up a weight, hasn't he?
Yes. Yes, I think came up from 25.
Saying that's a low kick there. He's feeling it now. Aye.
Did you see on the early prelims there was a
didn't look low. No, it was.
Yeah.
My bad.
There was a fight on the early prelims. Julian Robertson had a submission sunk in, and then the fighter tried to eye her, got her in the eye to try to break the submission. I'd cut her straight away.
Yeah,
That's a dirty fighter.
Yeah. You can't be doing stuff like that. Oh, almost caught him there.
Oh man, looks big.
He does, innit?
I don't know whether or not that's because he's fighting a flyweight at bantamweight.
He's tall for the division. I think that's what it is. He's tall for the division.
Easy fight. See him fight at featherweight.
I think Piver is timing that front kick quite well to try and catch him and then counter with the right. O'Malley's been getting away with it so far. Hasn't really let his hands go yet, though.
No, maybe he's worried for the takedown.
Yeah.
I've still got the comments on. So Imran says, I might be the minority, but I don't really rate Islam Makhachev. He's good. He hasn't fought the top guys yet.
I completely agree with that.
Yeah, like who's he? Like the last guy he fought was a Dan Hooker on a 4-week camp, and Dan Hooker had to get overpaid to fight him.
Imran also says the only way Khabib comes back is if his mum gives him a blessing. Scant says only fight Khabib once is GSP.
It's not fine, GSP. GSP ain't coming back.
No, he's not. And then MN said, let's be real, the guys are just warming the belt for my boy Islam. I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
That fight, Dariush, that's gonna be a proper
That's a
fight.
tough
Let's see
fight.
Where's he at in this division?
Dariush can hit as well.
He can grapple as well. The way did Tony.
Yeah.
A lot going on in this O'Malley fight.
Good jab. Almost caught him there. Yeah, he needs to move. Piver's fighting well though. Yeah. Putting on sustained pressure.
Man's got his ankles taped. Whether or not
he's been doing that since the Vera fight. I think he's done that for most of his career, to be fair.
Yeah.
Piver's giving him some good looks here.
Yeah. I think that extra reach for O'Malley can just get out of the way.
Yeah. Nito says, oh, wow, what's up, Callum? All good. Welcome.
Do you want to talk John Jones? Do you want to talk about not my goat anymore? Because he's now training with Henry Cejudo.
Yeah.
He left his gym and he's been talking some smack.
Oh, caught him.
Yeah.
Can he finish? Oh, great. Oh. He's got. Oh, goodness, he's done it again. I'm telling you, there's something special about this kid. There is something special about him.
He said he wanted to fight Adrian Yanez next, who just beat Davy Grant. Respect. Love it when fighters respect after their fight.
Look at him. He's still shaky. Goodness me. Howdy, guys. It's Chris. Shout out to yourself, Christopher. MN with the eyes emojis, and Scant says, wow. When O'Malley, he's got great...
just tweeted, well, I'm thankful for Keith Peterson. Because
that was Cruz. Cruz also made a cheeky comment, didn't he, as well?
Yeah, it was like a great reference.
Yeah.
Oh, great shot to the body.
Oh, great technique. Great technique.
Yeah, do you want to talk about Jones training with Triple C?
I'm not surprised he's doing stuff like this.
But the thing is, he's talking so much. I'm like, I don't care. John, who you're training with. You're training with Triple C. You've been out grappled by an Olympic wrestler. Get in the cage. You fight.
Is he sorted out his stuff though? Is he even allowed to fight?
No, he called out his own gym saying, "Well, you've got." Yeah. I'm not going to say some of the stuff he said because it's all alleged.
Yeah.
It's not, can't be proven. Yeah, Jones has moved from He's like,
I'll be honest, I'm kind of done with Jones.
He slept at heavyweight. I think he's going to lose at heavyweight.
Here's the thing: I wouldn't be surprised if Jones did come and win at heavyweight. It's just, he's tarnished himself so much now. It's just like, I wouldn't.
He can't be my goat.
Yeah,
can't.
Numerous drug failures.
My goat either, because
he needs to sort out his life before he's stepping in there. I mean, he's always been like this though. Him sorting his life out is being in the cage, is being regular as a fighter, but
being inactive for it'll be 3 years in February.
And his last two performances weren't convincing.
His last 3. I think Santos, Smith. No, is it?
Yeah, Smith, Santos, and Reyes.
Reyes beat him. In my opinion.
I think Santos beat him.
I think Yuri Prochazka's going to train with him as well for his upcoming fight.
He's going to train with John Jones.
Yeah, he's going to train with John Jones to help. He's going to train up there to help with his grappling.
That's very interesting. Yuri is a problem.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That spinning elbow knockout of Reyes was brutal.
Give me one sec, Luke.
Can I get these comments up? Not too sure. No. Comment from Imran. Ever since John's got tested, I was done with him. Any fighter that has to use substance to enhance their performance, I will never rate. That's why I don't rate Canelo. Interesting. Yeah. With the whole Jones thing, I think he wants the winner in the summer, I think, of Ngannou, Cyril Gane. But I think Stipe wants the shot as well. So
yeah,
it's going to be very interesting what's going to happen in that division.
Yeah.
I'm going with a big shock in January. I think we're going to get Anu. I think Gane is going to just...
Here's the thing. Can Francis stop himself getting frustrated? Because Cyril Gane is going to set out to frustrate him.
Yeah, look what we did against Derek Lewis, a guy that Ngannou was shot shy, scared of going in because he knew he was going to get knocked out.
This is a very different Ngannou, though.
Yeah.
That is one thing I will say. This is a very different Ngannou.
Definitely improved.
Imran says, ever since Jones got tested, I was done with him. Any fighter that has to use substance to enhance their performance, I would never rate. That's why I don't rate Canelo. Same. I'm the same. I won't say I won't rate them, but they can never be the GOATs for me.
Hey, Drifty not being in the vicinity when he hears you say that about his boy.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying it so confidently now. MN says the last incident was too mad. Should the UFC have cut him? So here's a good question. You look at Conor McGregor and the things he's done inside and outside the cage. John Jones, the things he's done. However, you look at others who aren't as high profile and have been cut. Hey, Chris Weidman. That's nice to see.
Hey, apparently he's back sparring.
Good. So, how does the UFC? Obviously, we know it's money, it's a business, but surely, where do we draw the line now?
I don't know. I think they'd more likely cut Jones than McGregor because Jones doesn't do pay-per-view points. I think his biggest pay-per-view was against DC. He either got around 900k. I think that was his pay-per-view. UFC would never cut McGregor. McGregor might walk at the end of his contract because I think he said, I've already got two fights left.
Yeah.
So
it's crazy that though, isn't it? MS says, or if there are no consequences, he's still doing it. Well, that's the thing. He's never really...
He's like the modern version of Mike Tyson. All the ability.
Yeah.
Just outside the cage is just...
It's crazy.
Tarnishing his legacy.
Scan says, does Jones deserve a straight title fight? He's been poor for 2-3 fights. I'd like to see him fight Stipe first. I think that would have been a really good fight. Let him fight Stipe.
Plus, it's a dream fight.
Yeah, well. He beat Stipe, who's seen to be the heavyweight GOAT. That, in my opinion, does a lot for him, and it does a lot for his potential title fight, whoever it may be against. I don't think just giving him a straight fight. And again, if he was an active fighter and had just won, in the same way DC was an active fighter, just beaten Oezdemir, and then got the title fight against Stipe, it made sense. But he's not, as you said, not fought for 3 years. And it's not like GSP. I mean, you could use the GSP argument. GSP came back and fought straight away for the middleweight title. Maybe you could use that argument. I just think GSP and John are two different people in the sense that GSP had a squeaky clean resume in terms of didn't do anything bad outside the cage. Yes, there was always, accusations by the Diaz, but there was nothing outside the cage where you would be like. Plus, Jones might get a headline, and is he even going to make it to the fight?
You don't know.
I think you've got to test the
whole
water.
camp with Triple C's annoying anyway. It's like,
Yeah,
are you a coach or are you a fighter?
yeah.
Because you're calling out Volkanovski. I think Dana's like, I'm not interested. Volkanovski says I'm not interested, but he's still talking.
Who have you got if that fight were to happen? Who would you have?
Volkanovski. I thought he was out in that Ortega fight. I thought that guillotine. I thought he was done, but he's somehow.
Shall I tell you what it is though? Betting against Henry is quite difficult, you know. Even though he is really well, his name says it all, the king of cringe. I know, but let's be honest, he gets it done when he needs to.
Yeah, I just feel like that he shouldn't have retired when he did. I just felt like that. Yeah,
I think he did that to try and get more money, though.
Yeah, but the thing is, he doesn't pull. He was a double champ and he was co-main.
Yeah, very true. Very true. MN says, I saw Jones bashing his coach now that he got kicked out of the gym. Yeah, I didn't like to see that. And the thing is, nothing his coach said was wrong. Like, you can't, if he's been accused of what he's been accused of, you can't just have him walking around the gym like nothing's happened. Like, it sets a bad precedent for everything else and everyone else. Franklin says, to me, Jones is hesitant to jump in heavyweight. He's had long enough to put in the work.
He should have jumped earlier, but
yeah, way earlier.
He would have got killed if he jumped earlier.
It depends, though. It depends on his mentality and stuff. Even the bulking up as much as he's bulked up, I don't even know if that's. I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do.
Because he said he wants to be the biggest. He should have looked at the new age of heavyweights. Yeah. Where they weigh around 235, 240, but they move like heavyweights.
Yeah.
He's gone with the Ngannou, which is bulk.
Yeah, but Ngannou's that size naturally.
Yeah.
So Ngannou's going to know how to carry his power and his speed, etc. Whereas Jones has never been this way. So I know but this is all a part of the intrigue and the interest. Scant says can't stand Triple C, but he's a top fighter. Yeah, agreed. I do still think the TJ fight was stopped slightly early, but apart from the Dom fight, to be honest, but he was phenomenal. He's saying that I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite. I don't think he beat DJ either.
The belts again, and then when I want to go up and I want to be triple champ, then I feel like that'd be more ground. For it to happen. But the fact is, he's gone a couple of years out. I want another title fight.
Yeah.
Doesn't work like that, mate.
No, it doesn't.
Your name's not McGregor.
No, exactly. MN says, wherever his friends, or are they all just yes men? Makes no sense at his age to still be doing this. Oh yes, man. That's literally the only thing you can say to explain it. Really looking forward to this fight.
I am.
Garbrandt is a savage once he's in his element as well.
I can't wait to see how he copes. And the thing is, the flyweights need his name.
Yeah,
they need his name down, because you've got Figueiredo Moreno in January. Like, there's no name value there.
No, there isn't. I mean, Figueiredo's been training with Triple C as well, hasn't he?
Yeah. And the brother Marino was like, Triple C. So, no,
because they were quite close, weren't they?
Yeah.
I actually do think Triple C could be a fantastic coach.
Yeah, I think he coached
Paulo.
What?
Paulo Costa as well.
I reckon he'd make a great coach, because Zhang Weili massively improved.
Oh, she did, yeah. Scans 30 says last chance to lose for Cody. I don't think so at his age. I think he's still got time on his side.
Yeah, but when the chin goes, the chin goes.
I know.
And he's always going to be susceptible to that knockout.
He will be considerably bigger than some of the. I reckon he'll be quite a bit bigger than like Moreno, and maybe not Figueiredo, because Figueiredo is actually really big for the weight.
If Figueiredo loses, he's going up to bantamweight, because he looks like that he
kills himself to make that weight.
Kills himself.
There's some good fights. He does.
Looks good. Looks better than I thought he did.
Yeah, he looks lean at the weight.
I think he said that this is the weight that he was always meant to be at.
He probably was, to be fair. MN says Cody got beat by Font and Aldo just beat Font. Aldo's still going strong. Hey, look, Aldo looked sensational
One of
last
the
week.
goats, man. And I know people cloud his judgment because he got knocked out by McGregor, but he's still a dog.
He's a goat. Like
he wants
the way
TJ
he's
next.
reinvented himself. I'd like TJ to see next. That fight.
But he's off for around 6 months, I think.
Yeah.
Medical suspension.
Sanhagen, would you like to see that? I wouldn't mind seeing Aldo and Sanhagen.
I'd like to see Cruz and Aldo, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think you're going to get.
I think he beats Cruz.
You're probably going to get Cruz, maybe Rob Font next.
Do you reckon?
Possibly, or Devashvili, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, Devashvili looks really good as well.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. I don't.
He's Sterling's teammate.
Oh, is he?
He said he wouldn't want to fight him. I was like, oh, are we going to get Jones Richard where he says, no, I won't fight you, and signs a contract behind his back saying, yeah, I'll fight him.
Emma makes a really good point, though. Good luck beating Yando. The guy's scary. I'll be honest.
He's a problem.
Massive issue.
He out-wrestled the wrestler.
Yeah.
And I think he outboxed Aldo and outstruck Sanhagen.
I don't know who beats Jan.
No.
And he's made me a believer because I did think he was a bit hyped. He's far from
maybe
it.
I was about to say maybe he's prime Dominic Cruz may beat with that movement, but I just don't know.
The thing is, though, Sanhagen's got excellent movement. He's still able to cut off Sanhagen.
Dan
Jan is a problem.
In the corner as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he changed with Eugene, doesn't he?
Yeah.
The thing is, he does give up a lot of size to Garbrandt. I'd like to see, I think Garbrandt, if I'm not mistaken, has got longer reach as well. So
yeah,
this is boxing range. This does favour Garbrandt.
Moved down as well. Just featherweight.
There's some exciting fights there.
Zombie. He said he wants Zombie to welcome him.
Yes. Yeah, perfect first fight.
Take all my money.
Take it right now.
Scant says he'd have no problem fighting Volkanovski either.
Oh yeah, because effectively they don't train at the same gym, do they? They cross over now and again.
But... yeah. Said they'd have no problem facing him if the time came.
Scant says Jan is a monster. No one is on his level.
I can't see it.
There's some very exciting fights for Dan Hooker at that weight. He looked like he was getting frustrated at 55.
Yeah.
Did look at again. It just goes to show if you can kind of like dedicate yourself, you can do more in the sport in terms of changing weight. Like Aldo's proving it, Hooker's doing it. Against Hooker, for me, probably walks around heavier than Conor.
I wonder if I bet he walks around 180.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Well, Conor was walking around at 170 something. It's only now Conor started to do this whole bulk thing.
Yeah. Nope. Kaya France has got the reach advantage. It's got a 69-inch reach advantage. And Cody's got a 65.5.
Cody's got really short arms for his height then.
Yeah. Got crap looking tattoos as well.
Yeah, look at that blazer from Bruce Buffalo. Guy is stylish as hell, man.
Yeah.
Franklin says, what do you think about Anthony Joshua? It's not looking good for him. I think AJ will be all right, to be honest.
I think he may have the slight problem that he may have too many yes men. I don't think he's got yes men. Actually, I think he's got too many cooks.
Yeah.
He needs to simplify the camp.
Yeah, I agree. I actually think AJ can beat Usyk. Usyk is a supreme fighter. Like, he's such a good fighter. I love watching Usyk fight.
Lomachenko's fighting now.
I know, I've got that recorded, so please don't anyone spoil it for me. Evan says, good on Moreno for beating Figueiredo. I didn't see that coming at all. Neither did I. I thought Figueiredo would have run through him. but he didn't. And I'm looking forward to how the third fight goes because Figueiredo kind of froze in the last fight and was getting beaten just by the jab. Whereas in the first fight, he's completely outstriking Moreno for large portions of it.
Yeah. It's going to be a good fight. Someone's getting slept.
Yeah, I think it might be Kai as
Oh,
well.
it's Herb. It's Herb.
Someone might get slept. Someone might be getting slept twice then.
Or not getting slept.
Yeah. Cody does look ready. Here we go. 125. Is this going to be Cody 2.0?
Hey, if he wins this, you can say he could get a title shot.
Do you think he would have to fight one more time?
Yeah. You look at the top 5. You've got Brandon Royval, Alex Perez. I think he'll beat both of them. I don't think he can beat Askarov. He's a really good grappler.
Askarov, I think, might be injured at the moment.
Yeah. I'd love to see Askarov versus Moreno.
Yeah.
Because that was a draw, I think, between the two.
Shout out to Musa saying, yo, what's up, guys? Hope you're well, Musa.
All good. Liverpool win today.
Salah with a fantastic penalty.
And Martinez,
Never seen that from Cody before.
The cockiest keeper in Europe.
Yeah. He is. In that situation, he is.
Guy France putting the pressure on while he's...
circling at the moment. 1 minute gone of the first round.
Yeah.
Couple of good leg
like
kicks
2 seconds in front.
Do you want me to pause?
No. Like I'm sure? 2 seconds in front of you.
Oh, okay.
So when you said yeah. Still feeling each other out.
Yeah. Cody looks a little tentative.
Hey, maybe he's afraid of getting caught.
Yeah.
That should be understandable. You always get worried about putting your chin in again. That's what I think's wrong with Joshua. I think he's still mentally scarred of when Ruiz clipped him.
Yeah. Agreed. MN said I saw Herb Dean won the award for best ref. This guy was letting people die in there. But yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Herb either performed brilliantly. People. Yeah, he either performs brilliantly or really badly. There's literally no between with Herb.
Who's the best ref in the game?
Murgliata.
I'm going to go Mark Goddard.
I like Goddard as well. I've just got Murgliata just ahead of him. I think Mark Goddard can be a bit too militant.
See Murgliata's? Did you see Frank Mir was boxing Pulev?
Oh yeah, that was bad.
Oh, we had a stinker.
Ooh. Ooh. He's waving him on.
I called it. If this happens,
Oh, great. Well done, Cody.
Yes.
Well done, Cody.
Sensible.
Oh, he's released it. He's out of it, though. He's still not right.
I called it. That chin.
Oh. But Kyra has to be... He's got to be careful because if he gets caught, Cody could sleep him as well.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hitting with a jab.
Cody's
still not fully right. This is what makes Cody exciting, though. He's still in this.
Saying that chin again. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, he's done. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I called this.
Oh my goodness.
This was the shock of the night. This was the shock.
Oh my goodness me.
I think he needs to change his name from No Chin to No Love to No Chin. He has not got a chin.
He got lit up there.
Is that 5 straight losses?
Hold on. No, remember he won against Asan Sao.
Back-to-back losses. He's
4 out
lost
of
4
5.
out of his last 5.
Oh,
Oh, what a riot! I'm gonna have to read Twitter.
it's the defense. Once he gets hurt, it's the defense. Like, he's waving him on there. No, he did get a good double leg, but oh, jeez. He's all over the place. Jeez. MN's just with the eyes emojis. Scans that chin again. Sleeping emojis. Cody's done. He's getting cut from UFC.
I don't think he will be cut. But if he loses again, and if he gets slept again.
But bro, who do you put him in there with now?
He's got no chin at either weight class. Maybe he's got to featherweight. I don't know. I should. I don't bet, but someone should have put a bet on him getting KO'd.
I'm shocked.
I am, but I'm not at the same time.
Stanko says Cody
cut
no
weight,
chin.
Like, your chin resistance goes down again from a guy that has very little chin resistance.
Yeah.
A good shot, and he's done. Who's he going to get that? He's got to be.
Yeah, he's going to call out. He's going to call out for the title fight. He has to. I'm completely. Like, not saying I didn't think Cara could win, just I didn't think it'd be in that fashion.
Yeah, that reach left the door open. Got punished.
Jeez, that was brutal.
There's 4 losses in his last 5.
And he's not looked good in those defeats either.
No.
He looked really tentative in this fight as well.
If it was like he lost by decision 3 of them and got knocked out in the 4th, like, yeah, there's progress. But the fact is he's gotten slept and he's getting quicker. He's getting slept quicker.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. Jeez, that was bad.
Yeah, he literally went, I want the winner of Figueiredo Moreno.
Yeah.
Oh, set that up. Oh, no. Great shot. Where's the defense?
There is none. That's the problem. There is zero defense. It's been like this for a while now. That
Has he changed camps at all?
No, I don't. No, he
He
hasn't.
needs to change.
And maybe that's part of the problem.
Said he won't be as yeah. Six and 2 in the UFC is.
Who's that?
Kaya France in the UFC, 6 and 2.
Oh, I'm stunned. Did not expect that to happen.
Those are all the shocks over. There's going to be no more shocks now.
Well, I mean, Poirier, Oliveira. I'll be honest. If I see Nunes,
underdog, he's the underdog.
Who Oliveira? I'm not surprised though, because again, remember, it's all about the Conor effect, isn't it? So a lot of casuals. Yeah.
Misha
didn't win her
she
last
got
fight.
better because her eye was like,
yeah, completely missed. Halle Berry, the stars are out.
Oh, I need to watch her film Bruised on Netflix.
Yeah, I've heard good reviews, to be fair.
Hey, someone managed to beat Shevchenko and it was her in a film. That's the closest anyone's beating her.
Yeah, Shevchenko's probably going to destroy her next opponent because of that now as well.
Yeah.
It's just punishment.
I wonder who she's fighting next, actually.
She hasn't got an opponent.
She's beaten Jessica Andrade, beat Shakagan, beat Murphy, beat Maya. I think it might be Talia Santos because she's number 5 and she's due. She's doing ass whooping.
Who doesn't she beat?
God, you look at that. Joanne Wood, she's not fought. I think she
fought recently and lost. She got stopped.
She got stopped by Talia Santos.
Yeah.
Got knocked out in the first round.
Yeah.
Got a comment here from Stanko. Who you guys picking? Picking the champ.
Yeah.
Picking the champ. I think he's going to tap him out. I know people say, oh, Poirier mentally got past McGregor, survived the first round, stuff like that.
Yeah.
If he gets taken down, he's going to go, oh, Khabib.
Yeah.
And plus, he was close to tapping him out.
Yeah. I don't think, saying that, Charles has been stopped via.
He's tapped the strikes by, who's the last person to beat him? Paul Felder was the last person to beat him, tapped by strikes, which is rare.
Very. Kai France, wow. Fantastic performance. Not once in that fight was he in trouble or anything. He completely shut off.
Hey, he could have fought again. He was...
Yeah. Daniel FC said, watching Lomachenko haircut class act. I'll be honest, Lomachenko's one of my favorite fighters to watch.
If he wins, there's only one fight. Him, champ, Australia.
Yeah. I still think there might have been something wrong with him going into that Teofimo Lopez fight. He just wasn't right. And Lopez fought brilliant that night as well. Not taking anything away from him. I just feel as though something wasn't right. Because he did not look himself at all.
No.
Musa said, did Cody really say at 125 they don't hit as hard? I guess he knows now, man. He got lit up. I'm going to be honest with you. If he were to fight Figueiredo like that, Figueiredo destroys him. And destroys me in a bad way. Yeah.
Ariel Hawani tweeted, didn't feel good about Cody moving to 125. Didn't understand why he was betting favourite. Completely agree.
Emma says, what do you guys think happens if Oliveira can't take Poirier down? Who wins the striking battle?
Poirier's the better boxer.
Yeah.
And Avi just tweeted, our friend Avi, I think Cody's time may be up. Crazy this decline he's been on.
Yeah, it has been. Can he as you said though, you can reinvent yourself, but if that chin's not there, that chin's not there.
Yeah.
And he's never going to be a defensive minded fighter or defensive first fighter. He's always going to be a attack first type of fighter.
Fire.
Do you know how crazy this sport? Because think back to the night he beat Dominic Cruz. Everyone was saying this guy's going to be the future. He looked like he was going to be the future. And what were we, 5 years from that? It's crazy.
5 years, jeez.
Yeah. Scant says
5 years ago, Conor was beating Eddie Alvarez.
Yeah. Scant says longer footwork is something else best in boxing. Him and Usyk, that footwork is just sensational.
Usyk's still getting slept by Tyson Fury, though.
Yeah.
And Tyson's got to beat Dillian. I think WBC have called for Dillian White Fury.
Yeah. I'm glad Dylan's finally getting a title shot. I don't think he beats Tyson, but I'm glad he finally gets a title shot. It's a travesty he hasn't had one before this. Absolute travesty. So, 2 fights.
2 first-round finishes.
2 first-round finishes. We may get another one.
Finishing early tonight.
Yeah, I know. We might be. As opposed to the last time where every fight pretty much went the distance.
You get those cards.
Yeah. The thing is, UFC and MMA as a whole, they're changing the dynamic of the whole pay-per-view as well, because you look at boxing, they only really put on really 1 or 2 good fights max on the card, whereas UFC, you get 5 fantastic fights usually.
Yeah.
Franklin says, I think Ngannou wins the Garnet fight. His fight IQ has improved so much. Might have, but Garn's fight IQ is excellent. Excellent. and they've sparred together as well. I think Garn knows he has to stay out of the way of his power and probably, and his movement. Garn's movement for his height and size as well is ridiculous.
He's a heavyweight that moves like a middleweight.
Yeah, precisely. Danny says it's not looking good for Loma's opponent already 2 rounds in. It rarely looks good for Loma opponents, no matter how many rounds in. It never looks good for them at the weigh-in because they're probably looking at the guy thinking, how am I going to get around this issue?
2022 announcements already. Adesanya Whitaker, February.
Yeah, as expected.
And UFC's back on the road again in March with who was announced? Blachowicz versus Rakic.
Good fight, that.
What a poor performance by Blachowicz. What a poor performance.
Yeah. He didn't seem himself at all, did he?
No. It's so odd, right? Because when the men fighters become dads, their performances dip.
Yeah.
When the female fighters become mothers, they've gone whoop.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oof. Some of Jeff Neal's knockout highlights are scary.
No, that was Usman. They showed Usman's knockouts.
Oh no, I think I'm ahead of you again then. Because they've just shown Jeff Neal's.
No, they showed Usman's instead of Neal's.
Oh yeah, the beginning, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so interesting. So the reports for Usman and for Edwards is they was like, we're working on something with Edwards, but it's not Usman.
It's not Usman.
What you gonna do? Dana, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
That's shocking. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's really shocking. Here's a question for you.
Is it gonna be Colby? Don't give him Colby.
Hamzat Chimaev. Apparently, no one wants to fight him. Neil Magny is begging for the fight. Why haven't they made that fight?
That was meant to be rumored for December, but I don't think it'll be December now.
Why can't we see Hamzat and Neil Magny?
Yeah, apparently when they first had it, say one thing. Oh, my iPad's done this again.
Oh, is it screwing up?
Yeah, like they're talking about something that's already happened. So.
Yeah. MN says, I can't lie. Watching how Oliveira behaves and moves, he shows a lot of confidence. He seems like a new, invigorated fighter. Musa says the size of Ngannou is a myth. How can he be that big and built and an elite level fighter? It's like a Dormatrio having them products. That is spot on. That is absolutely spot on. That's a fantastic analogy, Musa.
I believe Drift wants him. I don't want any. The fact
no, I don't want him anywhere near us.
For like £90 million was even for 20, wouldn't have him.
Same. He doesn't work for our system.
No. Definitely need a striker though.
I tell you who would be smart to try and get him if it's 20 mil. Someone like Newcastle could do it with him. He'd help Newcastle. Be a good
big
squad
Nat's
player.
out. Naldini's out till New Year with a fractured cheekbone.
He's a warrior.
I reckon he gets sold in January.
I unfortunately do as well.
I think Newcastle are going to come calling. They're going to go, Eddie, it's been a while since you done a deal. You know how this works. We put a price on
25 mil minimum.
25. West Ham need a centre back as well. Nat Phillips would be perfect for West Ham.
Do you know what? If Nat were to go now, I could live with it a bit more now that he's played a Champions League.
That shows that the other centre halves have proved their fitness.
Yeah.
So
I just felt sorry for Nat, the fact that he hadn't had any proper games either. I'm glad he got the AC Milan in San Siro. He deserved that.
Yeah, that Cruyff turn added another 5 million on the price tag.
That was my highlight of the match. MN says Chimaev is not serious. Man's picking up grown men around the octagon like nothing's true.
Hey, and after that, he dominated Jack Hermanson in a wrestling.
A grappling,
he called out DC. And DC's like, it'd be 10-0. It'd be 10-0 if he wrestles.
Ibby says, I'd rather Gomez go than that. don't. I can understand why people say that. I wouldn't say that though.
Hey, Drift's not better to be around when these comments.
Yeah,
are
I'm
because he might
saying
be
you lot are
popping
trying to
in.
get me. Yeah, you lot are trying to get me in trouble. Danny says you want Nat living in with you on a desert island because he can butt open the coconut. He probably could. Probably knock down trees as well. Scant said, "How's Liverpool's boy Neto doing?" I generally don't know what Pedro Neto
Still
is.
injured, I think.
I need to see him, man. I genuinely think Liverpool were looking at him before he got injured as well. And
hey, man, Rafinha is balling out today.
Oh, Rafinha's special, man. Hassan says, "Cal, where's the apple juice?" I have got the apple
Right
juice
next to
today. Yeah, it's there. We've
Right
got
there.
it today. Ivy says, "I love Gomez so good in the 1920 season. He was at the beginning of that
Start 3
season.
when he's fit.
Yeah, especially in a 3. In a 2, I still think you'd start. I mean, Harry Maguire probably gets in because, I mean, to be fair to Harry, he has good performances for England.
Yeah. Take the price tag away. What's the difference between Aldini and Maguire? Nothing.
There isn't. There really isn't.
And I remember when Sonny said that on the football terrace that Phillips was better than Maguire, and he got
slated for it, but again, that's because people look at the price tag and all this, but you actually have to look at how a player plays, and Maguire's terrible, man. He's not a good defender. He's not a good footballer.
I don't know, all the top 4 teams needed penalties to win their games.
Yeah, it's crazy. Saying that though, Stuart Atwell was awful in our game.
Oh, I didn't watch the game because I was watching my mate's team. I was meant to be recording for them, which didn't really go well in the end, so I've got to go back and record another game. But...
yeah, it's terrible performance. He was really, really poor. Really poor.
Where are you now? Because Bruce is about
Bruce is in. Yeah, Bruce is doing the introductions.
Who's he introducing for you?
Santiago.
Yes, doing the same for me.
Yeah. Once again, people, for anyone who hasn't been in the chat from the beginning, please do smash the like button. Make sure you check out Luke's details in the description of this video as well. Please, people, make sure you do that and go and subscribe to Let's Talk Sports. Hassan says, Ben White better than Maguire? Maybe not just yet.
No.
But I think he will be. Ibby says, Cal, we're going to put a 65 mil bid for Rafinha. I highly doubt it. And given Leeds' position, they're not selling him right now. It'd be crazy. Here's one for both of us, Luke. Scant says, Neto or Rafinha if both are fit and in form. For me, it's Neto.
For me, it's Rafinha.
I can live with that, though. Rafinha's quality. But for me, it's Neto. I think Neto would suit us. Well, to be both of them would suit us, to be fair.
Just about to start the fight.
Yeah, yeah. All right. This is an intriguing fight.
What minute are you on?
I'm on 4:50 now.
Okay, I'm 2 seconds behind, but that's all right.
You sure?
Yeah. Jeez, my dog's trying to get out of my... dog's trying to come in.
Hassan says we need to go out all out for Vlahovic. In my opinion, he's killing it. Vlahovic would be a great signing.
Yeah.
Haaland is the dream, but we're just not getting Haaland. I've accepted that now. I should have probably accepted it years ago.
Anyway. I wouldn't want him anyway.
Is that because of
the player? I think the circus
that
comes with him is...
Yeah. I understand. Gant says, I'm taking Neto. I think he fits our system better. I think they both fit it, you know. Scans, I do.
A midfielder and a striker.
Yeah.
My mate thinks Liverpool will win the double this year.
I think if we sign both those players, I think we can. I don't think without
get a centre mid and a striker.
Yeah, I think we do it.
And then it's like, oh, Liverpool could win all 4 trophies. I was like, no.
No. We haven't got a squad that big yet.
No, you'll get the January and they'll be like, yeah, kids playing in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Kids playing in the League Cup. Don't be surprised we get knocked out of the League Cup in December. And I wouldn't even moan.
Yeah. I worry about AFCON when it happens as well.
Only missing 2 league games. As
things stand.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about if they get called up early.
Yeah. Hassan said we also need a backup right back as well. Yeah, I think that can wait to the summer though. I'll be all right waiting to the summer for that.
We'll just get the new academy kid that's coming through.
Who Connor?
Yeah.
Got a Bradley. No fireworks so far in this fight.
No.
Ooh, Jeff Neal just misses with the left there. Jeff Neal looks a lot more. Ooh, did he hurt him there? No, he didn't. He looks a lot more relaxed in this fight though than he did in the Wonder Boy fight.
Yeah.
Both of these two are moving really well as well.
Hmm.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh,
What the hell?
must have been an eye poke of some sort.
Oh.
Ooh, Jeff Neal.
Ooh.
He's closing down the angles really well so far in this fight.
He's a lot less flat-footed.
Yeah. His defense is pretty good as well. Oof. Spinning back fist came from the that he swung with everything there. When Jeff Neal's on, he's brilliant to watch.
Did you hear about Emmanuel Dennis for Watford? Wanted to become a priest before becoming a footballer.
I didn't hear that. He's been really good though.
And then he said Arsenal was his boyhood club, but stopped supporting them because it wasn't good for his health.
Well, smart man. Smart man.
Smart man.
Ibi says, we will beat Leicester in the League Cup. Trust me. Alisson, Nico, Kanate, Nat, Costas, Milner, Oxnaby, Taki, Divock, Jota. I don't think we'll go with that team, to be honest, though.
One wrong keeper.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I think Alisson shouldn't have played against AC Milan either. I think that should have been Kelleher. And Alisson looked really shaky today. I think he could do with a rest, probably.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ponzinibbio just getting just out of range with some of these strikes as well.
Yeah.
So is Neil, to be fair. They're both defensively really good so far.
He's
making it really difficult for the opposition.
Ponzinibbio's right eye's cut, I think. A little bit of blood coming down.
Good shots there. Starting to get through a little bit. Jeff Neal staying composed.
They seems like the type of fight that could go the distance, but
yeah, it might do.
Like, how does it stay the distance?
Yeah. Is that low? Yeah, it's a bit of a low one.
Jeez.
Oh, the delay. Yeah, the delayed reaction. Hassan says Ramsdale and Tomiyasu have been quality for them. To be fair, they have been good. Oof. Nothing worse than a slow-mo groin kick.
Tomiyasu's been okay. Ramsdale's been
very good, I think.
Good, but he loves the camera save.
Yeah, he'll have to work on that. Arsenal just need to get rid of Arteta, in my opinion.
Yeah. I know they won 3-0 against Southampton, but Southampton are a poor side.
Yeah. I think we may go in 3 rounds with this one, you know.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go 2 rounds for Nunes. I'm going to 1 round to feel her out. 2nd round, go.
Oh, yeah. I think even in the first.
I don't know who Nunes calls out. I don't know who she calls out.
She doesn't. Unless they do cross-promotional. Fight Cyborg again.
I don't want to see Cyborg 2. Do you want to see Cyborg 2? I don't.
I did before, not now. End of the first round. MN, did you see the whole DC Cruz beef? Yeah, I wasn't a fan of what Cruz did. But I'm glad they actually spoke about it on camera and stuff.
Bisping had to get involved.
Yeah, I really do like DC's YouTube channel as well. I like how he conducts his interviews, and
he's very biased. I have noticed that when I watch fight nights.
Do you reckon?
And it's like his boys. I'm like, ooh. It's like when you hear ex-players talk about their clubs.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like, ooh. It happens though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hassan says, and you think Pena will cause any trouble to Nunes? No, I don't.
No.
I hate writing
She
off
has to
fights
get
like
up
this.
close to her, but I
Yeah.
don't think she's going to do that.
I don't see a route to victory in the slightest.
She needs to get up close, make it dirty. Well, dirty.
Yeah.
No.
But even then, Nunes bigger, stronger. I
She
don't
looked
see her.
ripped on the
Yeah,
scales.
she
Like,
did. Like, I just don't see how she loses. MN says I like the fact that DC videos are uncut. Seems more real. But yeah, Crew should have kept it private. Yeah, agree. I don't.
it's so funny.
Yeah,
So
it was
funny.
just weird. It came out with it. It was like, because at first I was thinking, oh, maybe you're just having a joke, but no, you deadly serious about it. And Shell did a video about it, just saying, yeah, that is who Dominic Cruz is. He's not going to back down. He's not intimidated by anyone. He'll always say what is on his mind.
No.
I respect it. I do have respect for it, even though I don't think he was right. Ibi asks, would you rather Gerrard fail at management or Klopp does 10 years of dominance? 10 years of dominance if it benefits Liverpool.
10 years of dominance.
Yeah.
I think I saw a thing, unless Klopp has a big change of heart, he's leaving in 2024.
Yeah.
Which I translated to, if he was allowed to spend more money, he'd stay.
Yeah.
Because he's going to go.
Yeah. Ponzinibbio starting to get a little bit of the better of the exchanges here.
I still think he should sign a new deal. I
still would love him to.
Like the landscape, it's Pep's leaving end of next season.
Yeah.
Tuchel's not lasting till then.
Probably not.
Like, who's going to come in?
3 new managers.
Forget United because they're a mess. They're still a mess.
Be very interesting. Shout out to Calvin Samlet, guys. Baby duties. Congratulations, Khan, a new arrival.
Congratulations.
Scant says, what UFC fights
Which one was he made?
Yeah, made in 2022. Well, Leon and Usman, I think, should be made. Hamzat and Neil Magny.
Jan Sterling too.
Yeah, Jan Sterling too. I think at 40, I'm trying to think at different weight classes. So 35.
You're going to get Ortega Volkanovski. No, you're going to get Holloway Volkanovski 3.
Yeah. So who does Ortega fight? I'd like to see Ortega versus
Rodriguez.
Yes. I was going to go with Zabit. I want to see Zabit come back as well.
He's out the rankings. I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah, something's going on there. At 170, Colby and Masvidal.
Tough. That's got tough written all over it.
Yeah. Yeah, those are a few. Calvin, as always. Jones, the GOAT versus Garn. Yeah, he's predicting Garn beating Ngannou.
I'm on the same. I think might do him on points.
If you could only choose one, new Salah contract or new Klopp contract, who you picking?
Which one's cheapest for FSG? That's which one they'll do.
Thing is, I don't know. I know I'm sitting on the fence with that one. I genuinely can't decide.
Yeah.
That's great. The people are calling for it. MN says, yeah, you guys should capitalize on the Peps and Tuchel's leaving and get more titles instead of being in the same position as them looking for a new manager. Agreed. Shout out to Ryan at LFC as well. Much appreciated for tuning in, bro. This fight's been a bit of a... I expected more from this fight, you know.
Yeah, we're talking about Liverpool, which shows everything you need to
everything, know. I expected more from this fight. Jeff's just not really letting his hands and feet go as much. Ponzinibbio is starting to look a little tired though, so I'm wondering if he can start to pick up the pace and caught him there. That wasn't an eye poke. Surely not.
I can't put on YouTube. But
what's going on here?
No, you poked me in the eye. No, I poked you in the eye.
Come on, you two. Yeah, neither really grabbing this opportunity. Oh,
No, really.
did he drop him there or good inside kick?
Jesus.
I've got Ponzinibbio up by 2.
Yeah. So Woodley's boxing
Yeah.
Paul again. Same outcome.
Woodley better win this time.
He's same outcome as last time.
Yeah, I agree, unfortunately. Danny says, did you see Conor Benn's knockout? Yes, over Chris Algieri. Yeah.
Jeez.
Very good knockout. Although it's a fight he should be winning, but still, he still went out there, dominated his opponent and put him away comfortably. Atib says, guys, I genuinely think if Bowen had a more exotic name, he would be rated on the same level as Neto Rafinha. I wouldn't go that far, but I do think if he had a more exotic name, he'd be higher rated than what he is. Because I actually rate Bowen, but people just sleep on him because I think with English players, I think you find that it's either they're overhyped or they're completely underrated. There's no in between with English players.
No.
And I think he falls in the category of underrated, unfortunately. All right, let's see if this third round brings any fireworks or we get a definitive winner. Jeff Neal is moving a lot better than he did the fight with Wonderboy, but
slightly better. But I think he knows he needs to win.
Yeah.
I think he needs a finish.
Yeah.
Fight I want to see next year. Oliveira versus Makhachev, end of 2022. I think that will be the title fight at the end of next year.
Has Neil hurt him? He's putting on the pressure.
See, look at the blood in his hand. Fight, for God's sake.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these two.
They get touched in the face. It's like, ref, why? Wow. Garbrandt forced a 1-5 in his last 6.
That's crazy.
A fight has been cut for that.
Well, Kevin Lee's been cut for less than that.
Yep.
Hassan says, do you see anyone paying the money for Declan Rice? West Ham saying a million of 100 million.
Yes,
Yeah, Chelsea.
2 clubs, Chelsea, United.
And United, yeah. Atib says, very stop-start fight, yeah.
Yeah.
Calvin says, none of these two are really pushing the button. Yes. So that's the fight. And it's weird because before we got into the fights, we said that this would be the fight that everyone was sleeping on, but would turn out to potentially be fight of the night, and it is completely fallen by the wayside. Quite disappointed. Scant says, Izzy versus Usman, the fight I want to see in 2022. I don't think they fight.
Unless Dana puts some big money.
I still don't think they would. Be a very interesting fight if it happened. It would literally be wrestler versus striker. There's no way Usman's standing with Izzy. Hassan says, favorite Prem player of all time outside Liverpool. Ooh. Henry.
I think our dog's just upset my partner because he's been at our bedroom door trying to get out.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
no problem. Take your time, bro. Once again, people, if you haven't already, smash the like button. Check out the link in the description to Luke's YouTube channel as well. And go subscribe over there as well if you haven't already. Who have you guys got for this Ponzinibbio and Neil fight? Oh, Neil's starting to put a bit of pressure on as I say that. Still not really. I've got Ponzinibbio 2-0 up going into this round.
I'm back.
Oh, Neil caught him. Neil's winning this round.
Yeah.
I just don't know if he can do it. Has he done enough to potentially stop him? Ponzinibbio is starting to look gas. He's throwing arm punches as opposed to punches like you'd see in the first round. He's getting caught more now.
Yeah. Well, I've got a fight for next year.
Go on.
Figueiredo versus the winner of Jan Sterling.
I like. Figueiredo Aldo could be fun as well.
And for a Brit's perspective, want to see Ton Aspinall versus Jorginho Rosenstruck.
I like Aspinall.
Yeah, he said he wants to take his time, which is all well and good. But UFC, they do it that way. They don't let you take your time.
Calvin says 2-1 to Neil. Scant says 2-1 to Ponzinibbio. I've gone 2-1 Ponzinibbio, but that's not a great fight.
Nope. That's probably the good head kick there, but yeah. I think the UFC have one more show.
Yeah,
That's
next
fight
week.
night
Yeah, Lewis
versus Chris Duckus.
Yeah, Dorcas.
The thing is, right? This was not meant to be the fight that we were meant to get tonight.
No, it was meant to be Leon and George. Oh, so upset that fight fell through.
Yeah, broke his ribs apparently.
Well, no, it was ligament cartilage tear in the ribs. It wasn't broken, so no surgery needed. But yeah, definitely recovery time. He had to pull out. You can't fight with that sort of an injury.
No.
I just feel sorry for Leon Edwards because he's had so many fights just go wrong for him.
He's just if he was more charismatic, then I think he would have got the title shot earlier.
So here's the thing. I don't even think it's down to him being charismatic. I think when you actually watch his fights, he's happy just winning via decision. He's happy just doing enough to win. He doesn't really exert himself. You look at that Nate fight, for example, he was happy cruising to a win. I don't think he really tried to stop Nate. Whereas you look at Masvidal versus Nate, Masvidal looked like he wanted to take his head off his shoulders. And I think that resonates more with fans. I think as purists, you and I, for example, will appreciate how good of a fighter Leon is. But if you're going to really captivate yourself, you've got to get the casual audience as well. And he's not doing that at the moment because of his performances.
Yeah.
Plus, I know he's on the winning streak that he is, but you've got to ask yourself, who's the best fighter he's fought in that winning streak? In terms of rankings, RDA at the time. But he's not beaten anyone, I don't think, in the current top 5. Oh, Neil got it.
Yeah, Neil, I thought he did. Vincente Luque.
Luque's a good shout. Oh, Luque Edwards could be the fight they're making.
Yeah.
What does Usman do in the meantime, though?
I don't know.
I think if Izzy loses to Whittaker, I think Usman fights the winner of that. I think Usman fights Whittaker.
Yeah. Mine is Shevchenko.
Yeah. it has to be what weight though, because you're not getting them in the optimum weights at the same time. Because
This thing
35 doesn't suit.
suggested to Nunes like a woman's BNF at 130. And I was like, whoa.
I'd
I
be
don't
up
know
for
whether or not Nunes could get down that
that's
far.
I was gonna say that's the problem. Skent said Neil got it, did not see that result. Yeah, I didn't either. I thought Ponzinibbio won it.
Thing is, I can only see Shevchenko Nunes happening if Nunes wants it.
Yeah, there's Kayla
She
Harrison
doesn't
as
want
well.
it. Yeah. She's meant to be signed for
Gross.
the UFC, right? She fights at lightweight.
Yeah.
How are you going to find her a fight? No one's going to fight at lightweight because.
Well, I think she has fought at 120, 125, 145 before. I think she can make the weight. I don't think she can make 35 though, from the just looks of her.
No, she looks.
Yeah, she is. She is completely like she's just not a woman who's just got weight on her for the sake of it. Like she's muscular.
She is a bigger version of Ronda.
Yeah,
For me, that may sound harsh,
based the facts.
but
I don't see a woman apart from Shevchenko beating Nunes. She's the only one I see you could beat her. But at 35, it favors
organizations.
Yeah, all weights. I'll be honest. Even if you threw Nunes in there with someone at 150, let's say you throw her in there with Kayla Harrison at 55, I still think she smokes Kayla at 55. But it's interesting. Apparently, Nunes has asked for her and Kayla not to be training together.
Yeah. I think she said that she'll fight her at some point.
Scant says, "Isn't Harrison a teammate of Nunes? They are teammates. Apparently, they get on, but Nunes has just asked them not to be training together because she probably realizes it could be a fight in the future as well."
Yeah. Harrison beats Nunes.
Oh, cow, I don't know.
You see, Ronda versus Nunes. Just that's what I don't know. If not, I'm being naive because
I don't know,
they have the same background. Apparently, Usyk and Fury are at the Loma fight tonight.
Probably. They'll continue to build that fight.
Should Joshua step aside?
No. You take the Usyk fight and you try and beat him. The longer you leave the Usyk fight, the worse it could become.
Yeah.
You get back in there and you try and beat him straight away. You may even have to go for a third because Usyk may get the title shot back again.
I've just seen Arsenal target Vlahovic. Yeah, not happening. Won't play Champions League football.
Yeah, unless he comes in to replace Lacazette and Aubameyang. MN says, "Isn't Fury supposed to fight White? He's meant to, but we've seen White get screwed around quite a few times. That wouldn't really surprise anyone if it happened again, to be honest."
Yeah.
Although I don't see anyone beating Fury at heavyweight.
No.
Funny enough, if anyone did have a chance of beating Fury at heavyweight, I do think it's a prime Joshua. But again, I want to see the Joshua who's going to let his hands go and really go in there for a tear up, as opposed to the Joshua who's just trying to be the pretty boxer. Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, we should sync up for this one.
Definitely.
Nunes the Ragdoll Pena.
Yeah, I agree, Cal. Like the amount of stuff that Pena's been saying, I'm just like,
you're ducking me.
Yeah, no. Why would she duck you?
I think she treats like you need to make yourself a contender. I'm not chasing you.
Yeah,
you got to chase me.
Nunes hasn't ducked anybody.
Everybody.
What do you think her most impressive performance so far has been, Nunes?
Cyborg knockout. Or actually, no, I'll go with Ronda. Yeah, because her intensity. I remember I saw a thing at the weigh-in. She had the lioness mask on and stared straight at Ronda when she was on the scales.
Yeah.
Sanderson submission.
That was horrible. Daniel SC says AJ doesn't know who he is anymore, needs a new training setup. We need Femi back. We probably do. Lioness beats her in the first round, light work. I'm very interested to see how Pena comes out for the fight. Whether she tries to just engage straight away, or if she's going to try and be tentative.
Let's look at Pena.
Look at you see how rash she is in those exchanges with Durandamy, and you do that with Nunes, you are going to sleep.
Let's see. Record 10 wins, 4 losses. 1 by knockout, 2 by submission, 1 by decision.
Who's this Pena?
Yeah. So
who would you say who's her biggest win on that as well? Was it Zingano?
Jessica I decision Cat Zingano?
Yeah, Zingano. Zingano is the last one to beat Nunes.
2 decisions.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Then her only losses have been Shevchenko, lost by submission, and then lost by submission to Durandamy.
Yeah. MN agrees it's the Cyborg fight. Cyborg, I did not expect her to beat Cyborg like that.
Oh look, they're talking about the Nunes one.
Yeah, I think this is a bit where she was saying, "Oh goodness, that look at that. Who does that to Cyborg?"
Twice. I thought they only fought once.
Who's that? Shevchenko and.
Fuck, they fought on the Diaz card. The McGregor Diaz won.
Who's that?
Shevchenko Nunes.
Yeah. That one was a 3-rounder, and I think I had Shevchenko win that one. I think I've had Shevchenko win both, but Nunes got both the decisions.
Nunes
they're both close fights.
2 by knockout and 1 by submission, 1 by decision.
Calvin says Nunes versus Tate. She killed Tate. Yeah, she destroyed Tate at UFC 2000, UFC 200. I'm skipping quite a few there.
I think she lost her first pro fight. Nunes lost her first pro fight by submission. Then lost to Alexis Davis by strikes.
She is when she really started to work on a gas tank. That's when she became a new fighter.
Hey, she beat WWE superstar Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
Beat Ronda, then went to beat Shevchenko.
Yeah.
She's had 2 decision wins.
Pena looks nervous. I don't blame her. I'd be so scared walking to the ring to fight Amanda Nunes.
Especially talking that much crap. Yeah. Nunes has got receipts ready for you.
I'd be so scared. She got the fight she wanted, though. She got a payday.
She's been ducking that since she beat Miesha Tate, apparently.
That's crazy. You look at who she's fought, she hasn't ducked anyone.
I do want to see Shevchenko 3.
I'd want to see it at a catch weight, like you said, at 130. For me, that'd be perfect.
I feel like if Shevchenko gave herself enough time, I reckon that she could do really well back at 35. I think she wants to stay so active.
Yeah.
She says that a cut to 25 is like a couple of pounds. Like she walks around at like 127 or something.
That's crazy. So here's the thing. I think if Nunes was to retire tonight, Shevchenko goes up to 135 and she wins that belt.
Double champ for as long as she wants.
For as long as she wants. The only person I think that gives her problems in that division is Jermaine Durandamy because of her size and length. No, they've never fought, I don't believe.
Never fought.
But I think that's the only problem. The only problem in that division. She's already beat Holly, and she beat her quite decisively. I think she smashes everyone else.
Yeah, I always thought about maybe Thug Rose or Wei Lee moving up to 25.
So Wei Lee, I'd like to see at 25, but Thug Rose, I don't think would happen. They get on really well.
Yeah. Yeah, again, I think Gaethje gets along with Dariush very well, and they said that they'd never fight.
Yeah. Emma said it's already hard enough to beat Nunes, but you add the trash talking. Yeah.
Megan was respectful to her. Megan was respectful.
Yeah, exactly. And look how that ended.
Is Nunes going to bring a kid out with her?
I'm not going to lie. I think we take Nunes for granted. You know, watching her is actually special. We've never seen anyone like this, a women's fighter like this.
Do you know what, right? I didn't like it when McGregor jumped over to boxing, but I want to see Nunes box. I want her to get payday. Like, she fully deserves big payday.
The thing is, there's only two, those Clarissa Shields or
she smokes Shields in the octagon.
Oh, in the octagon, yeah. But Clarissa, I rate because at least she's actually taking MMA seriously and trying to do it the right way.
I think she trains with Holly Holm.
Yeah, she does. Daddy says another dominant win for Loma. Not surprised the slightest. Fantastic fighter. Stanko says I'm calling a 30-second KO. I don't think it'll be like 30. Oh, yeah. It might be 30 seconds. It might be 30 seconds. Look at those eyes. You've really done it now. You've messed up.
Look into my eyes, little man.
Yeah.
Remember when Conor McGregor was like, to Adam, look into my eyes, little man. All that more hair. Maybe means you're going to die in Brazil.
Yeah.
That's what Nunes is thinking.
Emma says Nunes looks angry. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, she's going to batter her, innit? Look at, she's so scary. She is so. Why would you annoy Nunes? It's like Nunes is just like, you wanted to say this stuff to me. Okay.
Oh, that Denzel Washington. You want to say this to me?
You want to do this to me?
I'm going to put cases in all you. And I'll be bouncing your head off the cameras with a thing.
This is gonna end bad for Pena. I'm gonna change my prediction. I think she might drag out the beating a little bit.
Okay.
I think she might drag it out.
Second longest active win streak in the UFC with 12.
Yeah. Emma says this could end really, and I mean really badly. Scan says Pena's done. Linus looks crazy, yeah.
I think she'll stick around to beat Silva's record.
That's a good shout. But who's next though?
At bantamweight, I think her featherweight title fight will be against Norman Dumont. I think that's who she'll fight at featherweight next. At bantamweight, you can see Aspirin Lad, maybe Misha Tate again. I think she's going to kill Misha.
Yeah.
I would have seen Irene Aldara.
She destroys all these girls.
I know. Conor McGregor says, it's a whole different ball game when you get hit by me.
It's a whole other ball game.
I saw a thing when McGregor predicted his own downfall in his early years, saying that he'd go mad.
I really wish we could have seen more prime Conor, you know. Like, I get he had to take that Floyd fight. I get it. Never begrudge him for that. But I feel as though we missed out on his prime years from an MMA standpoint.
Oh my God, I've got a decent ref. Got a decent ref.
Does it matter? I mean, identical reach.
Same reach.
Nunes slightly taller. I didn't realize Pena was third in the division. So it must be Nunes is champion. Holly Holm must be first. Durandamy first.
Durandamy's out the rankings.
She's out the rankings.
Yeah, inactive.
What?
She's not fought since.
Will she beat Pena? Oh, Pena, what have you done?
At this moment, she knew.
She effed up. Oh,
She lost against Durand in October 2020.
so it's a year and 2 months she's been inactive. Is that? I
Yeah,
mean,
Joe's been fucking inactive for years.
I was gonna say, like, it's very weird what the UFC do sometimes in terms of how they cut people, how they take people out of the rankings. It feels like power moves.
It must be how they are with Dana. Because if Dana likes you,
You're
he'll
good.
move heaven and earth for you.
MN says, guys, there's no way Pena talked all that to get smoked. She must know something we don't. Or imagine Pena wins this. If Pena wins, there's an immediate rematch.
100%. Right. We need to be in sync for this bad boy.
Yeah. What are you seeing now? I'm just seeing Pena walking up and down.
Yeah. Both mothers.
Yeah. First UFC bout where two mothers are competing for a title.
They're going to add a new mum into that division.
Angus
Yuna
says,
Kunitskaya is pregnant with Thiago Santos.
Oh, yeah.
And she fought her last fight.
She did, yeah. Pregnant. She won. She won as well.
I think she lost.
Did she? No,
she lost.
lose. She lost.
Yeah, and then found out that she was pregnant.
Jeez, that's crazy. Angus says, Cal, who would be the best UFC fighter out of the Liverpool team? Oh, I might go Millie, you know.
Yeah.
Millie's crazy.
Rob Obrick, I think he'd get caught.
Yeah, I think Millie. Millie's got that granite jaw as well. Yeah, Nunes is going to batter her. Nunes is going to batter her, isn't it? All right, they're just going into the middle now.
Okay, I'm not there yet. They're just about to down here. Are they going to touch gloves?
Yeah, I reckon they will. They shook hands at the weigh-in.
Yep.
It could be Kanate, actually. Danny with a shout here. Kanate. Might be Kanate.
Silent assassin. All
right, so I'll pause it when I get to 4 minutes 50 then, yeah? Luke?
Yeah.
And then hopefully we'll sync up, if it lasts that long. They touch gloves.
Yeah, respectful.
52, 51. I'm on 50 now, so I'll pause it.
50, 49,
cool.
48.
Yeah.
47.
All right, no shots thrown yet.
You see where she goes.
Nunes, I can see throwing some leg kicks.
Oh, she's
there's the first one. Yeah, that's the leg kick. Called it. The leg was right there to be kicked.
In the UFC.
She's so heavy on that front foot. It's right there.
She's going to try and box. She might go and box her.
She's standing her ground, though, to be fair to her.
Yeah.
I think Nunes is just trying to time her at the moment.
I'd go kicking that lead leg.
Oh, almost caught her. Oh.
You know what? She might not be getting smoked. I think she might. Oh, she's down.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is, she's not following her to the ground.
No.
So she must respect the ground game.
Nunes is better off just letting her up here.
Yeah, God, I will get involved if there's no movement.
Let's let her up.
Oh,
maybe not.
Nope.
Maybe not. Oh no, this could be bad. Oh, well done, Pena.
Okay. I would let her up.
Yeah. But again, it just shows she's got that power to. Oh no, Pena. Back up against the fence.
Could you imagine? Third time she's talking crap, third submission loss.
It looks like she's looking for a guillotine here. I think Nunes wants to beat her up. I think that's what we're about to see. Pena's going for a Kimura here. She hasn't got a position on it.
Could you imagine? Oh, Nunes has got the back.
No. Oh no.
We're done.
Let go of the arm.
She hasn't got it underneath the chin.
She might not need to. Look at her face. You know, she's just squeezing that face into say, remember what you said. Remember what you said. Yeah, walking her away from the cage as well. Angus said Milner's is like Tony Ferguson. Versatile and got a good chin. Old Tony Ferguson, not current Tony Ferguson.
Vintage Tony.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. She's got out, but
yeah, I think she's just proven a point. It's the Anaconda choke here. She could have gone for an Anaconda. She's got her in the guillotine position. If she wanted to mount her, she'd take guillotine here.
she's smiling.
Yeah, she's like, this is the person who's calling me out.
I feel like, do you know what's standard with every
She's
Brazilian
toying with
fighter?
her.
I can't call you a Brazilian fighter if you don't have Brazilian black
Yeah.
belt in jiu-jitsu,
Yeah.
which is standard for all the Brazilian fighters.
Pena's
You know what? This is a great game plan. This is a
Yeah.
bloody great game plan.
Yeah, we're on her. She might even get full mount here. Pena's got to stop going for the Kimura. I get why she's doing it to defend, but it's not helping her in this situation. Or is it? No. Hold on. Surely she doesn't get a submission on Amanda. Could you imagine?
I think I'll leave this true. I'm done. And then she beat the GOAT.
I think Amanda just sits here, for the next couple of seconds.
And I'll go easy round one, Nunes. Easy. Oh. Well, she survived the first round.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You got some good elbows off the back.
She survived the first round, as Emin said. She did survive the first round, but I think Amanda Nunes proved two things that first round. One, she can catch her at will, and she can put her down. And two, she can dominate her on the ground. And three, actually stop the takedown.
Yeah.
She looks tired already. Pena looks tired already.
She's like, coaches, I've messed up. Get me out of here.
It's like, why did none of you lot shut me up when I was talking crap? She's smiling. Amanda Nunes is smiling. She's smiling.
Mike Brown lost to Jose Aldo.
Yeah, great coach though.
Yeah. Look, oh dear.
Training her must be so much fun and so easy.
Her daughter comes to training. Her daughter comes to training now.
So they're training the next generation already.
Yeah. I think like when either one's in camp, the other one spends more time looking after the kid.
Yeah. Good.
Fact that the UFC have not marketed Nunes well.
No, they haven't. But at the same time, I think Ariel was saying this the other day. Nunes barely does any media herself or anything, so she doesn't really market herself either.
No.
Yeah, Nunes could actually time it so she fakes with the low kick and comes over with a right.
Yeah. Do you know what, Muzza? That is a great thing. I'm
Has
shocked
she
that
bloodied her
they've not.
nose? Has she bloodied Nunez's nose?
Oh. Don't chase a knockout, Amanda. No.
She's getting a bit gung-ho in there. Do you reckon Pena's got into her head? Oh, hold on.
Guys are going in the chat room.
Pena's getting to her. Oh, yeah, she got Pena. She caught Pena there.
Are we going for a
she's backing her
slugfest?
up. Nunez is really going. She's not even fighting with technique.
No, Nunez. This is not like. This is sloppy.
Yeah, she's looking really. This isn't the Nunez. She's throwing everything into it as well. Pena's catching her.
She's smiling.
Pena's catching her. Nunez is looking a bit tired as well. Well done, Goddard. This is not a Nunez fight.
Musa said send it to the men's division.
If Pena can take her power, does Nunez gas out?
Does Shevchenko tweet shit at her afterwards? Going, what? You can't beat her. Hey, if I'm Mike Brown, I'm saying, what the F are you doing?
Yeah, what are you playing at? Why is she standing there just trading like this? She's looking tired.
She does say that the cut to bantamweight is difficult for her.
But bro, she's getting caught though. With the jab, she's getting caught with the jab. Look, every time. What's going on?
No.
Oh no.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Get her out of there.
Oh my gosh. She's gassed. Oh my gosh, she's taking her back.
No.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna beat her. No. Oh my gosh, no. Oh, was that the end of the round or? No, he's finished. She won the fight. But what the hell just happened?
She got too cocky.
Luke, what the hell just happened, bro?
Too cocky. But you could knock her out.
Does Nunez retire? Is this it for Nunez?
I don't know. Oh, if I'm Valentina, I'm going up to bantamweight 100%. Now. Juliana, hey, whoever bet on Juliana Pena, you've made some bank tonight.
Oh my! I'm just going through the comments now. I'm so shocked.
She tapped her out.
Musa says she's too good for all women fighters. Not going to lie, send her to the men's division. I wouldn't doubt her at all. Oh, not now. She quit on herself. Emma says she quit. Tapped. She did tap.
That's wow,
Musa. Oh my! Scans, what's going on?
Called it.
Nunez getting pieced up. Pena jab is fire. OMG, oh my goodness.
Does she retire?
Yes, or she fights her in a rematch. Stanko, what's happening? Danny, what happened?
Someone put
Calvin, I'm
deleted
lost
by
for
Cal.
words. She's tapped
Submit.
Cal. Wow. Oh my gosh. Pena outbrawled the brawler. Pena, I am so sorry. I think everyone is.
I
What
need to be
happened from
following
that first
Shevchenko on
round?
Twitter. I need to see.
Surely they'll do a rematch. I'm so sorry too, Pena. That jab on Pena was insane the whole round. She couldn't deal with it. Very true. Rematch, but would she want the rematch? She looks like she's content with losing. She got drawn. Do you know what? Shout out to MN. She got drawn into a firefight, wanting to prove who could knock out the other. Pena got her to fight her fight. She did. Mitchell
That's the
says I'm
bigger
an
upset
absolute
than
shock.
when Sarah beat GSP.
Yeah. Looks like Nunes is retiring. Oh my goodness.
She's done. Do you think she's done?
Yeah, I think she's retiring.
I'd beat her.
You know
then
what?
I'd retire. Dana does not look happy. Uncle Dana.
Yes, guys.
He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
What's
she's
this?
like, congratulations, I'm cutting you next time you lose.
Yeah. Fair play to her. She called it.
She did.
She's like, yay! Now I can go and beat you now.
Wow. Danny says, sorry, MN says, still can't believe it. Pena knew all along. I clowned her too. I'm so wrong. We all did. MN still can't believe it. No. When is Paddy the Baddie fighting? He's showing inactivity just one fighting. No idea.
He'll be fighting in March.
Is it?
In London.
Oh, okay, cool.
If that still goes ahead.
Copites TV says, my Callum, you're still so shameless with the D9 talk. Look, I've always said Divock's the GOAT, so I don't know where this is all coming from. Calvin said her daughter is wearing bloody Fendi. They probably spent that championship money already. She knew she was winning. I'm so stunned.
She said, I told you. She's literally, I told you.
She gassed her out.
But the thing is, it makes sense because that featherweight division's dead. It's dead.
It looked like Amanda just had enough.
She didn't even try.
Copites TV says, I'm Cal's Net Army, by the way, just trying to make a YouTube channel, may get you on, Callum. I'm down. You know I'm down, man. Just let me know.
That was a quick tap. Like
very quick tap. She didn't try and fight or anything. Danny says, Divock or Haaland. We've already got Divock. He's the GOAT. Scant says that quick tap by the Lioness was like Conor versus Diaz.
It's like she knew that she couldn't get out, and it was like, yeah, let's get out of there quickly.
But there wasn't that long left in the round, if I'm not mistaken. She didn't even try and fight. Even a takedown, she got the takedown so easy as well. MN said it's a wild strategy, though, to go shot for shot with Nunes. Her chin held up, though. Amazing. She tricked Nunes, and Nunes gassed out. Very true. Calvin says this is great for the division, though. It opens it up. Again, very true. No, you haven't missed Oliveira, Poirier. Wow, I'm stunned. I'm so stunned.
Nah, she's not retiring. She said, I'm going to go back in the gym. She said that something was wrong with her a couple of days before the fight, and she couldn't change it.
It'll be a straight rematch. That rematch will do numbers as well. May even get a trilogy out of it. Yeah, I think they'll do a trilogy because I think if she beats her in the rematch, then you've kind of got to give her the third. You've got to give Pena the third fight, unless it's a complete shutout, like a complete battering. Wow, I'm stunned, man. Oliveira will get beaten. Cop Out CV said, "Did Nunes lose?" Yes, she did, bro. Scant says straight rematch. I think it should. It has to be.
I followed Valentina Shevchenko on Twitter now, so mate, I'm just waiting for her to tweet something. But she's not tweeted anything.
I don't think she will.
Pena, I'm not surprised, mother.
Yeah. Wow. It's the biggest upset in UFC history.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
As João Romero said, anything is possible in life when you believe. When you believe.
More than you can believe. More than you can believe. More than you can believe.
Hey, Pepper, what do you think of that performance?
Excellent
more than
performance.
you believe. More than you believe.
More than you believe. More than you can believe. Oh, bro,
Because I
what
didn't
have we
need to pay
just
for
watched?
anyone, so more than you believe. Not going to talk no more. I said she was too good for all these women.
Bro, I didn't give her. She's the only fighter on this card I didn't even give a chance to.
Apparently, she said, "I'm not surprised, mother effer."
Did she say that?
Yeah.
Do you know what? Shout out to Pena, man. I think that will be December.
Oh my god! Someone put £300,000 on Nunes.
Pena. On Nunes. Oh no. And the thing is, it would have been a safe bet as well. You would have been. It's a safe bet. It really is a safe bet.
Told you, never doubt me again.
Pena's gonna talk so much crap now, isn't it? Or do you think she'll become humble?
I don't know. But let's see what she's like mentality-wise. When you become the champion, two things happen. Yeah. You rest on your laurels, or you go up another level because you don't want anyone to take that away from you again.
Yeah. Mitchell says, "Love MMA so much. This is why we love it."
Absolutely.
I think if Nunes had said right then she was going to retire, then I do think Shevchenko would have gone up and become 2-weight champion.
Yeah, Terry just tweeted greatest victory in the history of MMA.
What Terry?
Flewers.
Shout out Terry.
Terry. Definitely the biggest shock. 100%.
Massive shock. MN said, "What an upset! She just beat the GOAT. Crazy." And now we've got this bad boy. Pena going straight to Triple C now.
You know what? We're going for the upset because we're going for Oliveira to retain.
Yeah. All right, people. As Calvin was requested, come on then, people, make your predictions. Who wins the main event, what round, and how? All right, so me and Luca both said Oliveira. I've said third round. Luke, you said fourth round, right?
Yeah, I'm going tap out.
I'm going for a submission as well.
Yeah. I think he's going to get flashbacks to Khabib.
Kev said, "Just woke up. What the F? What the actual F?" Wow. Kev, if you watch that live, you like me and Luke were just stunned. We were speechless.
I got out of the chair.
Karen said, "I'm going for, round 4 for Oliveira. Sub. Yeah, I'm going round 3 sub." Here's the thing, though. I like both fights, so I can sit back and just enjoy this fight. It's not like when we did the Usman Colby fight where we both wanted Colby to get smashed. Like this fight, I just want to see a good fight.
I want Oliveira to win because Poirier was like, win or lose, I want to go up to 170. And I was like, oh, okay, that means you don't want to stick around at 55.
Yeah. thing is, Poirier goes up to 170 straight away. It's Covington, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the fight. Stanko says, I'm so peed my stream stopped working during that fight. Oh, that is bad luck. Scant says, champ round 3, sub. I'd say we've got a lot of people here who are siding with Oliveira, which is not the common consensus. Everyone seems to think Dustin's going to roll through him. I think people are saying that, though, because they saw how easy Dustin beat McGregor, but McGregor is not the same McGregor. And I think Charles, this version of Charles, destroys McGregor. Sultan says, big up Callum, it's 8 a.m. in Qatar, but we up, baby. Hopefully Dustin wins. Shout out to yourself, Sultan. It's 5:14 here in England, bro. Crazy. Musa says, I'm not going to predict anything after the mirror I just had. We all had a mirror.
Yeah.
We all had a mirror.
Hey, at least someone didn't bet £300,000.
Oh,
yeah, someone did, didn't they?
To be fair, if you're betting £300,000, you're probably all right. Hassan says, can't believe Nunes just gave up. That's my biggest shock. MN, I didn't believe Nunes would fall for it. She didn't want to back down when Penny didn't back down and started throwing. She had the trash talk in her mind too. She abandoned her strategy and paid the price. Facts. Crazy.
Oh. Khabib tweeted, I'm with Dustin. Yeah, because you beat him. That's why.
Yeah, it maintains his legacy. That's such a sweet left hook. That is.
Clean.
Yeah. He's a vicious finisher as well.
I think he's got like the second most performance of the night bonuses behind Cowboy Cerrone.
Yeah.
Dustin the Nearly Man Poirier. That's what he's going to be called.
And the thing is that once
Poirier ends, that's what
I'll
he's
be
going
honest,
to be called.
at 170, I don't see Dustin win it. He ain't beating Usman at 170. I don't see anyone beating Usman at 170. Unless I see something special from Hamza.
So, well, maybe I come and smash everybody.
I need to see it, though. I need to see it. I need to see him against top opposition.
Is that Nunes' first loss?
No, it's not a first loss. First loss in what?
12.
12. Geez. Angus says, who'd win in a street fight out of these two?
Charles.
Yeah, probably Charles from the favelas. So probably Charles. Yeah. Musa, I really like Poirier, but if he doesn't get the KO within the first 2 rounds, I don't see how he wins. I wouldn't say that again. We don't know about Charles's gas tank. We know like Poirier's tried and tested.
Loves a 5-rounder.
Yeah. Poirier's
if he goes into the championship rounds, you'd more likely want to back Poirier.
Yeah.
Oh, Conor McGregor tweeted out like ages ago, like know that he runs the Mac Life website, like he owns that whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to like watch UFC, just email in. And I was like, you know what? I'll email in.
Yeah.
No reply. Someone was on the whiskey because I've had no reply. Because I'm in that free travel.
Yeah. Connor's, man, he's not the same as he was. Such a shame. MN says, do you think Nunes gave up? I think she gassed and was beat up. Maybe, but maybe she did. I think that is the reason she did give up, because she got gassed out.
I wouldn't say giving up. It's either giving up or just knowing that tonight's not going to be your night. And instead of pushing yourself and possibly injuring yourself, the quick. Thus, she said that something was wrong with her a couple of days before the fight.
Yeah, she did, to be fair. Sultan says, you think it's over for Cody? I don't see what he does next.
Yes.
The only thing I'd say where he might be okay is his age, but at the same time, this is where the UFC is setting a bad precedent, because they've just released Kevin Lee.
What was his record?
And it's not like Garbrandt is losing to just championship fighters, because Pedro Munoz is not a championship level fighter yet, and Cara France may become one, but you wouldn't say he is right now. And obviously TJ obviously was, but it's the way he's getting beat. Rob Font again, another one. But to go, I mean, Sean O'Malley said it in the press conference. He says you're one defeat away from being a commentator for the UFC, and like, I mean, you could go down that route. You could go O'Malley and Garbrandt at 35. But what does that do? Here's the thing: what does that do for O'Malley now? It doesn't do anything for O'Malley now.
I think his last 5, he's lost 4 and won 1. That was Kevin Lee.
That was Kevin Lee, so he went 1 and 4.
Yeah, went 1 and 4.
Garbrandt's gone 1 and 5. In that, Kevin Lee lost to Ferguson and Charles Oliveira as well. One champion, one interim champion.
Yeah.
Kevin Lee did lose to RDA as well, who's a former champion at 170 as well. So Kevin's not losing to scrubs. I'm not saying that Garbrandt's losing to scrubs, but Kevin Lee, in my opinion, is losing to higher caliber of fighter.
Yeah. Brazil.
Kevin Lee was Substance, I thought, was for
maybe. I know he's been done with that before.
Yeah. MN says, but I have to give it to Pena to talk all that trash and then perform how, after seeing Angry Nunes looked during the walkout, Pena bet on herself and won the lottery. She absolutely spot on. Fact. Hassan says his striking is very good. The facts. Charles looks like a man on a mission as well.
Tony Ferguson saying he's watching.
I mean, with all due respect to Tony, though, this has got no implication for him.
Hey, Donny, they both beat you.
Yeah, and no, he's never fought Dustin.
No, that'd be a good fight.
I don't. I think Dustin pieces him up quite bad.
I'd love to see Dustin versus Diaz.
What happened to Anthony Pettis? He used to love his fights.
It's at PFL.
Yeah.
And he's not doing well there either.
No, he's not
the same. He lost 2 in a row.
Yeah, he's not the same as what he used to be.
He's another one as well. He's only 32.
Yeah, I'll be honest. He's another one because when he beat Benson Henderson to win the title, I thought, he's going to go and dominate his division for a while. Then he beat Gilbert, but then RDA ran through him.
Yeah.
Absolutely ran through him. Hassan says Ferguson versus Conor, who wins? I think Conor. If it's a 3-round fight, I think Conor. If it's 5 round, Ferguson may have a chance. The thing is, Conor could stop Ferguson with strikes, but at the same time, if Conor gets gassed, then Ferguson has his way with Conor.
It's most finishes in the UFC, most submissions in the UFC.
Shall I tell you it was with Conor as well? Conor's fallen in love with the boxing a lot, which leaves you very susceptible in MMA. You've got to be a rounded fighter.
Just transition to boxing.
Yeah, but I reckon I wouldn't be surprised if he's waiting for this thing that's been promised for years by Dana, but Zuffa boxing.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me if that's what he's waiting for. And that would make sense for him and Zuffa boxing. Conor on the first card, boxing match against someone.
Max Holloway.
I'll be honest, if he fought Max Holloway at 55, I think Max pieces him up bad.
No, in a boxing ring.
In boxing, and maybe even in boxing.
Charles Oliveira.
Here we go.
Go champ.
Big fight this. Hassan said, lost my respect for Conor after what you said about Khabib's father. Yeah, I think a lot of people lost respect beforehand.
Oh, respect.
See, look at that. Too. I love that. Love that, man. See,
yeah, Mike Brown's just...
Warriors can, get on and still do what they need to do.
I've been watching Embedded, and like he was showing his daughter like a toy. I was like, "Come on, Daddy, give me the toy. I want the toy." But don't worry, I'll have more to give you when I get home.
Yeah.
Both 32. Charles got the 2-inch reach. Does Gaethje beat the winner? Nope.
Ask me after the fight, depending on how Oliveira does. I don't think he beats Poirier.
No. He'll be another. He won't win the title in the UFC.
Yeah. I don't think he beats Poirier. I think Poirier stops Gaethje.
Again.
Yeah. I think he does it quicker this time as well. It's Dustin's composure that does it for me. Even when he's in a firefight, Herb.
Don't do it, Herb. I'd love for Dustin to win, but MMA is not like this. Well, unless your name's called Julian Jalapeno.
Yeah. I mean, DC didn't win his last fight, which would have been the perfect story.
Avi's joined us.
Shout out to Blue Chip LFC, aka Avi. Yes. Good evening,
Charles
fellas, or good movement. Good morning. Good morning to us, Avi. Charles to win. Yeah, we agree with you. I've gone round 3. Luke's gone round 4.
I think you'll taste championship rounds for the first time.
Yeah. Big up to yourself as always, Abby, and big up to Grizz Khan TV as well. It is 5:30 almost for us. It is.
Yep.
It's that dedication. Shout out to Luke as well, people.
For the grind. That nap has done me a world of good.
I'm not gonna lie. If I didn't have the nap, Luke, I'd have been in trouble.
I'd be like this.
You'd see me headbutting the microphone.
This should have been Khabib Oliveira. This should have been Khabib.
Yeah, should have been. Abby says Nunes, geez, hunger gone, you reckon? Not from what she said in the post interview. I don't think
she
so.
said that there was something wrong with her a couple of days before.
Yeah.
Whether or not she didn't feel well or whether or not she picked up a little injury.
Yeah. Shout out to Demo Dre 9, really dedicated. Indeed. Big up, guys. Big up to yourself, bro.
If she loses again in the similar fashion, then then say hunger's gone. Charles always gets his hair dyed blonde recently.
Yeah, that's his thing now. Miss post-match, fair enough. Yeah. She said she's going to be straight back in the job on Monday, didn't she, Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll be back.
I feel so for her sparring partners. I'd call in sick.
Better stay nowhere near her.
Yeah. I'd call in sick.
Peace.
Like, could you come in to spar with Amanda? No, I can't.
No.
Sorry. I'm unable to attend. Oh, when do you think you'll be back? Next fight camp, I'll come back when she wins the title back. No way am I sparring her now. There we go.
This will legitimize Oliveira's.
Yeah.
People say that he's the uncrowned champ, but will he regret going for payday?
And Oliveira just seems like he's such a cool guy as well. MN says this is about to be crazy. They both look supremely confident in it.
Charles looks big for one. He could go up as well.
Yeah, backing him up straight away.
What minute are you on?
4:50.
Yeah, I'm on 4:40. Oh, not down.
Ooh. Yeah, Charles got too excited.
Dustin's on him already. Twice. We're going to eat our words twice, do you think?
Charles is getting a bit too close to Dustin.
Yeah. Get him in that clinch. Nice uppercut. Yeah.
Dustin's straight left is a piston, and the hook, the right hook, is lovely as well.
Yeah.
They're really going for this, these two. Oh,
Dustin has got the better hands, but
great shot by the knees. Great knee. Going for the body early is Charles. Charles is really walking him down.
Yeah.
Charles is making him fight at his pace, isn't he?
Yeah. But Dustin knows if it goes to 4 or 5 rounds, he'll back himself.
He's really working the body with those knees. Great start to the fight, though. 3 minutes 30 on the clock. Slow down slightly now. Both felt each other out.
Yeah. Good right.
Charles is showing that. Go. Here we go.
Dustin going to get flashbacks. It's all about the mental game with Dustin.
He's going to take him. If he leans back, he gets this takedown. Good play. Good work there.
Brilliant.
Oh.
Straight back up.
Well done, Dustin.
What's that elbow there?
Oh. Charles looking really good, isn't it?
Yeah, people still got criticisms of him, whether or not he's a quitter.
Oh, good goes straight by Dustin. Could work the legs here, Dustin. I know it's opposite stance, but could go for it. Oh, just as I say that, Charles works the leg. Yeah. Good body shot there by Dustin. There. Good shot. Oh.
His chin seemed to have improved.
Yeah, is Dustin starting to walk him down now, though?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, he's catching him.
Tried to go the flying up the middle.
Yeah. Oh, another knee. Those knees are really starting to get to Dustin, I think. Oh. What a fight so far. Oh. It's that hook, that follow hook. Oh, great uppercut. This is a fight and a half. Emma said the pace is fire. Scant says, Champ, he's dropped him. Oh, massive
down to your world now, Charles. Yeah, he knows.
Yeah, well done, Dustin. Smart play there. Good body shot. Good teep to the body there. Oh, Dustin just looking up at the clock, saying, all right, we can still work.
I don't know. He's looking at Herb, saying, ball shot, maybe.
Oh, good shot. Dustin's starting to get to him now. Oh, yep. Dustin's starting to put that work in. Oh.
Seems like Poirier's getting the better of those clinches.
He is all good fire back there as well. What a first round so far. Oliveira's just not moving his feet quick enough to get out of the way at the moment. Oh, good shots. Ibby says, hi, Avi. Oh, Dustin's pouring it on now. Oh, the left hand can't miss. The left hand cannot miss. 20 seconds left. Oh. Luke, what a round.
This is insane.
What a round. Is Poirier hurt?
This pace. Great round.
Great. What a round. Evan says, what a pace, insane. Great round, says Musa. I think you got to go Dustin with the knockdown.
Yes. Dustin 10-9.
Oh, yeah, definitely 10-9. Nothing more than that.
I'm actually going to write this down, actually. We have paper, I'm going to write it down. Now one Dustin.
What a round. Yeah, I'm with Mitchell. Mitchell says, no way this goes 5 rounds. Pace is insane. Yeah, agreed. Dustin's boxing's excellent, man.
Best boxer in the division.
Oh, the boxing's so clean. Such a good right hook there. Angus says when Dustin walks someone down, he's brutal with his striking. Facts. Absolute facts.
Round 2. Head strikes, Poirier 56.
Yeah, Dustin's face.
You could say that was a 10-8, but I reckon that's a 10-9.
No, I think it's 10-9. I'd be very shocked if that's 10-8. I'd be disappointed in the judges if that's 10-8. Because Oliveira had his fair share of moments as well. I think Oliveira's got to try and take Dustin down.
Yeah.
Wear on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, as we're seeing. Dustin.
Back in the clinch. Good elbow.
Good elbow. Oh, he's got the body lock. Should go for an outside reap here and try and fall back and then land on Dustin, as opposed to try and drag him away from the fence. Saying that, what do I know? Charles Oliveira does what he does.
Oh, he's got his back, but Dustin's getting up.
Oh. Oh, excellent by Dustin.
Oh. Has he got his arm?
Oh. So he's going for an Americana. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
This is his world.
Yeah, Dustin is not looking to take any damage whatsoever. He says, "You ain't going anywhere." He's like, "You're not going anywhere." No. I saw what you did to Tony. You're not going anywhere. It's going to be very interesting to see how much Herb Dean lets him work here and how much he tries to do anything.
Yeah, because if they're hugging each other.
Oh, he's smashing his face into the ground there.
Are you not entertained? Yeah, we're entertained.
We are indeed, Kev. We are indeed entertained, Kev. Poirier's got a fantastic guard here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Charles is starting to break out a little bit. Oh.
2 elbows there.
That couldn't have felt nice.
I think it'll piss off.
He's got to be careful. He's throwing them as 12-6 elbows almost.
Yeah.
Oh, brutal.
No.
But one thing's for certain, this is Charles's round so far.
Yep. Probably going to go 10-9 again.
Yeah.
With Charles.
Oh, he's bashing him up with the elbows.
Can't see any damage on his face, though. Throw them up, Charles.
And the thing is, Charles is so comfortable here because he knows his jiu-jitsu can bail him out of so many problems if Dustin was to like throw it for a triangle or anything, for example. He's wearing on Dustin here.
He's got his hands over his face. Man.
Gosh. Stopping the breathing. Oh, jeez. Dustin's getting beat up in this round.
Yeah.
Now he's starting to try and throw the legs up for triangles.
That's a great comment there from Angus. That's a great anaconda.
This is like an anaconda consuming his prey. Facts.
Oh, Jones is tweeting. Jones, get off the Twitter.
Yeah.
Get training.
Kev, you're right. Oliveira really needed this. He did.
Yeah.
It's going to be massive for how the rest of the fight plays out, in my opinion.
Ground control time, 100% at 10-9.
Oh, jeez. The elbows are brutal. Dustin might be in a bad shape after this round.
Yeah, big up to the day trippers as well.
Indeed. Love those boys over there.
I listen to their content as much as I can.
They're brilliant. This is
without.
definitely, unless something happens in the last
I'm
30
writing
seconds.
a 10-9 for Charles because that is
Yeah.
Charles 10-9.
Argument for a 10-8 or not?
No, he's not really done much on the ground. Yeah,
I mean, he
done
landed
the
some heavy
elbows.
elbows, but yeah, not enough to cause considerable damage.
So far, it's a draw. Charles got up and went away.
Yeah, yeah.
Going. See you later, boys. That's great.
Yeah, that was a very good round by Oliveira. Be interesting to see how Dustin Poirier comes back from that round. Is he going to be very tentative now going in?
Can't see much damage on his face from the elbows.
Those are probably the worst ones, though, because you're just smashing your face from the bones as opposed to the skin. Kev says, surprising that he hasn't opened up Poirier those elbows. Level pegging going into the third. Yeah, completely agree. It's going to be very interesting now to see how Dustin approaches, because if he sees Charles going in for the takedown, is he going to become hesitant? Is that going to open him up for strikes as well?
Whether it's just boxing up on the feet, Poirier's getting the better, but when we're getting into the clinch and the takedown, that's Oliveira.
Yeah, and the Muay Thai clinching, the knees and elbows are brilliant from Oliveira, especially the knees in close to the body. Great first 2 rounds. When was the last time Poirier had a boring fight? Crazy, isn't it?
Can't remember. I had no idea that the Korean Zombie beat Poirier at 45.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, he's got his back. Straight away. Oh, Dustin could shake him off, though. If Dustin shakes him off, then we could have a situation. Oh, he's got it in. Is it in? No, it's not in yet. It's not in yet.
It's in now.
He's got the body triangle, though. Oh, goodness, he's got it in. Has he got it in? Is he under the chin? He's adjusted. Yeah, he's got it now. He's got it now.
No.
Oh, my goodness. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. God. Oh, my.
Cal, fair fucking play, mate. You called it wrong.
I predict these things. I predict these things. Call me Mr. Cal because I predict these things.
He's never been in the championship rounds, Oliveira. Never been past round 3.
Oh, I'm not going to lie. I love Oliveira, but seeing Dustin like that breaks my heart as well, man. Oh, I feel so gutted for Dustin Poirier.
The nearly man.
Yeah, Scant says Dustin having trouble with that champ pace. MN says OMG. Scant, there it is. As we said, Cal. Angus says it's done. Gaethje's next. Oliveira's the real deal.
Oliveira beats the
real deal. Wow. As soon as he took the back, it was done. Look how smooth it is as well. Kev says, wow. After that first round, that is impressive. Precisely. Could have got finished in that first round. Musa, you called it round 3 sub. Wow.
You got one prediction right.
It's just patience and everything. Look at that. Perfect technique. Hidden the arm. Other arm behind the head. Body triangle. Leg between his legs as well to stop him doing anything. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal jiu-jitsu. It's phenomenal jiu-jitsu. Does Dustin retire or does he go up to 170, you reckon?
He says he'll go up to 170.
My heart breaks for Dustin, though.
I got one prediction right today. Cody to get KO'd.
Yeah, we did, to be fair. No, we got the O'Malley one right as well.
Yeah. The nearly man.
Yeah. Angus says, I can't see anyone apart from Khabib beating Charles. I want to see.
2023 Oliveira
Oh,
versus Khabib.
I want to see that fight now.
Because if he taps out Makhachev, Khabib is
I
going to
don't
be
even
like,
know if
hey,
Makhachev gets the fight. If he's got to get past Dariush first.
yeah.
Mitchell Wells says, gutted for Dustin, but that was beautiful finish from Charles. Yeah, I'm the same. Like, nothing but love and respect for Dustin, but I'm a fan of Charles as well.
David's like, well done. Did he regret going for payday?
Nah. Charles is just that good.
10 in a row.
That's twice Charles has gone in as an underdog as well. Look at him. He's like, yeah, keep on doubting me, he's basically saying.
He's brought to his team.
Yeah.
Fair play.
I
Do you know
love
what
Charles.
fight we could see in the future? Volkanovski versus Oliveira.
No, Oliveira deals with Volk. He's too big for him. And Musa says, love to see the respect from the two fighters like that, indeed. MN says both Khabib and Oliveira beat Dustin rear naked choke in the third
Khabib beat him
round.
in the fourth.
It was a fourth, it was. I'm telling you, I really would like to see Khabib and Oliveira.
He's a problem.
I just think it's a fight we've not seen Khabib in terms of the stylistic approach and everything. I think he tries to walk Khabib down as well. No one has tried to do that. The only person who's tried to do that is Conor, and Conor had some success in the third round against Khabib. But obviously, ultimately, that was it after that.
Did he lose in the third or fourth?
Who's that?
Khabib.
Khabib. It might have actually been the third. I think it was the second where he rocked
third.
Khabib.
Okay, I'm wrong.
Yeah. We have to see that. I really want to see that fight.
Guess what? Khabib was talking all week. Want Dustin to win. Dustin to win.
Look at that. As soon as he got it cinched in, it was done.
Poirier tells Charles he wants to donate money to his hometown. I think I heard 20k.
Amazing.
Dustin's going to donate 20k to his hometown.
Emin, he beat Conor in the fourth. But I'm saying in the fight with Conor won the third round against Khabib. You could arguably say Conor won the first round as well if you want to be really nitpicky about it, because Khabib actually didn't do anything in the first round.
Chandler tweeted, "Get him, Gaethje. I'll see you at the end of 2022." And then Khabib said, "Congrats, champ. You deserve this."
Wow. All right. Should we quickly play matchmaker? So obviously we know next for Oliveira is Gaethje.
Oh, Makhachev just tweeted, "Charles, hold that for me." Say, hold that.
Tony said, couldn't finish me, line them up. Tony, bro, I mean, he didn't finish you, but the fight wasn't even close.
He broke your arm.
Yeah. We haven't seen you really since Dariush either. Franklin says Makhachev Oliveira would be interesting. I think he beats Makhachev. Charles is elite, but I'm still backing my guy Islam. I don't see how Islam beats him. Who does Poirier fight next? You're listening to Poirier now, aren't you?
Chandler.
Luke Shelby.
Hey, give me the money. That or Tony.
Nah. Chandler's the one.
Does he wait for Conor again to get third payday? Fourth payday?
Well, that's there as well. Nate. Does he do Nate at 170?
Yeah, hey.
Could do Nate at 170, bro.
Yeah. think he said he'll move up.
Makes sense for both.
He's in the pound for pound rankings, he was higher than Oliveira.
Yeah. He has beaten higher opposition than Oliveira. Like, he's beaten Gaethje, he's beaten Conor, beaten Hooker. Thought could be
My guy.
The thing is, you look at Oliveira, the glass and stuff, you think, oh yeah, that guy's harmless. Couldn't be more wrong.
Savage.
Could not be more wrong.
Just in case you tweeted,
MN says, I'm only saying Islam because who has figured out that Dagestan wrestling? Oh, very true, but they haven't figured out Khabib's Dagestan wrestling. Khabib was just different. Gaethje's not tweeting. That must be Ali Abdelaziz as well.
Yeah.
Kev says, Roll on 2022 UFC got some quality coming from the outset. Indeed, they have. Can't wait. Scan says, when Charles beats Islam, Khabib coming for revenge. That's what you said. MN says, but will they do Oliveira Gaethje next? Yeah, that's definitely. Unless there's an injury to one of the two, then that's the next fight. Franklin says Gaethje probably next. What's your prediction? I think he beats Gaethje. Beats Gaethje.
I think he taps him out.
Yeah, I think he beats Gaethje. MN said, so we have seen both Chandler and Poirier hurt Oliveira. Unless you can finish him, he keeps turning it around. Very true.
100%. Facts.
Very, very true. Oh man, good card, bro.
A card.
Literally only one fight that wasn't very good. Like the O'Malley fight, the finish was quality.
That Garbrandt fight
was incredible. The way that finished.
Hey, if you bet on Kyra France and Pena to win,
oh my, you're rich.
We're rich, baby. Break out the red panties.
It's a celebration when you fight me.
Scans with your wife.
Scans 30 says Charles looking like Clark Kent with those glasses on. He does. It's like, yeah, when he's got the glasses on, he's Clark Kent. When he takes them off, he's Superman.
Hey, his daughter's getting loads of new toys now.
I'm really intrigued to see what happens next with Poirier because he has got options. He's got the Conor trilogy. He's got the it's not a trilogy, is it? It's the fourth fight. The fourth fight. So the Conor fourth fight. He's got Diaz, which remember they two were meant to fight and that fight fell through.
Yep.
Covington, Chandler at 55.
I don't think Covington would be next. Unless that Jorge injury's bad. Then it could be him, but I think it's going to be Jorge and Colby in the summer next year.
Maybe. MN says, who do you think has the best chance to beat Oliveira in the lightweight division?
It's not even in the division.
Yeah, Khabib.
Yeah. Grappling.
MN like top three, and I don't see. Well, he's already beaten. Who else makes up the top three? Dariush and Gaethje. I think he beats both of those.
Yeah.
Copites TV says, Cal, you're in the water. Either you, me ain't on the boat for Divock Ari. Look, I'm on the boat, so I've got receipts on you. You got to prove it. Drifty agenda has run. Hey, I'm on the D9 boat. I'm on your Rigi boat.
Hey, who did Martin Drift present for the fight? Did they say who they think was going to win?
I think Drifty said Oliveira, and I think Matt said Poirier, if I'm not mistaken.
He let the team down.
Yeah. Boy, what an incredible card. What a great fight as well for that main event. That round one was brilliant.
Fight.
Yeah. Prelims were quality.
Just Pena shocks the world. I'm not surprised.
Crazy.
What an end to
Absolutely
2021.
crazy. Yeah, 100%. 100%. But look, Luke, I'm going to let you go, bro. Because I need to go get some sleep as well. No, the pleasure is all mine. Once again, thank you so much, Luke. Please, people, go and check out Luke's channel. Go and check him out on Twitter as well. Please, people, support Luke as much as you supported me. Really appreciate it, Luke. I'm going to read out some of his comments before we sign off. Unpopular opinion, Cyril Garn beats Ngannou. I don't think it's an unpopular opinion. I think a lot of people are starting to think that. I don't personally, but I think a lot of people are. MN says, but I agree that Islam and Oliveira's star matchup is crazy. Oliveira might just edge it because he is proven it at championship level. I think so. Tariq says, my guy Cal, didn't know you were live. What an UFC event. Quality event. Quality. What a way to round out the pay-per-views for this year as well.
Hey, January starts with a banger. We'll be there.
Yeah. If you think about it, from the first, what was the first pay-per-view of 2021 was Conor and Dustin, wasn't it?
Jeez, what a year.
What a year.
UFC knows how to put on bangers.
Ah, they really do. They really do. What a year. Well, now, Luke, absolute pleasure. Thank you so much. Guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, go over, click the link in the description and follow Luke's YouTube channel, Let's Talk Sports as well. Support Luke and all the guys there. And Luke, till we see you again, until we do this again.
Until next time.
Till next time. Thank you everyone for watching. See you all soon.